Each and every episode is brought to you by All I Need. Become part of our podcast team and get a shout out by sponsoring an episode. All you got to do is head to ALLiNEEDSKATE.com and purchase something from our store. This week's sponsors are Colin Chestnut got himself a Fly High tee, Built to Last tee, and Defenders of the Deep tee.
Yo, you've been killing it, and you're about to be pro, my G.
Amanda Jackson, she got herself a Derek Fukuhara Bigfoot deck. Prescott Humphreys, he got himself a Corey Goonan 825 Explorer Series deck. Eric Hodges got himself a Evan Mansalillo 8.5 Porcupine in the Hot Air Balloon deck. Keith Foster got himself a Crusher Like Quint shaped cruiser deck. And Steven Guccion got himself a Timmy Knuth Space Manatee deck 8.5.
You pro! You're pro! You did it! You goddamn pro now! Congrats!
This episode is brought to you by Manscaped. I got myself a lawnmower 4.0. Check out that light so you can see what you're doing down there. If you're a hairy animal like I am, or just like to stay cleanly, make sure to get yourself a lawnmower 4.0. Keep it looking fresh down there, my friends. If you got hair growing out of every orifice on your body, like your ears or your nose, get the Weed Whacker. Try some Crop Preserver Anti-Chafing Ball Deodorant. Ooh, I like this one. The Crop Reviver. This is ball toner. It's a little pick-me-up. You run around, feeling a little swampy down there, a little tss, make you feel fresh and clean. Check out this Manscaped travel bag. Boop, 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 boop. You can put everything right in the bag. Bada bing, bada boom. Support this episode by using our promo code AIN when checking out at manscaped.com and get yourself 20% off plus free shipping. Again, that's promo code AIN. Get yourself 20% off plus free shipping.
Nice.
All right. What the hell were we talking about?
Stretching.
Oh, nice. Solid.
But yeah, because first we were talking about swimming.
Yeah, swimming. That's where we should start, is swimming.
I don't really know much about swimming, to be honest, but
Yeah, right?
it was about how we could, but it was about how, like, how more flexible, not flexible, but, like, you have less restrictions when you're in the water, so you can, like, learn how to, like, stretch out your body more.
Yeah, I was saying less gravity, because it's it's not like you're more buoyant, so you're floating. You can really, like, let your ligaments and joints stretch out.
Yeah.
Especially, dude, if you can swim too, it's like, if you can move your arms in the way that, like, it's fluid,
Yeah.
it's, like, good for you.
Oh, yeah.
But, like,
Definitely.
swimmers, they get, like, a stroke and a rhythm and shit.
But then you were asking me about, like, stretching before skating, and
Yeah.
then I was going to tell you, but then I was like, oh, we're not even recording yet.
Yeah, go in.
This might be crazy, but I've never really stretched ever before skating.
Yeah, but, okay, I get that, and that's
Yeah.
fine. But what I was kind of saying, or what I meant was, as you warm up, as you get to a session, you, like,
Yeah.
slowly stretch out. Because you
Oh,
warm
for sure,
up,
yeah.
You, like, take it, and then by the end of the session, when you're trying, like, something super hard, you're, like, fully warmed up and stretched out, right?
Oh, definitely.
For the most part.
I just kind of, like, let the board, like, stretch out my body for me. It's, like, why, like, all my friends, like, when we get to the park, everyone's, like, they get on the ground, they start stretching, and I
Hell
just
yeah.
kind of, like, get on my board and just start doing kick turns and, like,
Yeah.
maybe do an ollie or something.
Billy's kind of notorious for that. He'll, like, sit down and stretch for a long time. At least when I see him.
I think hit or miss, depends on, like, the day or, like, the season, because we'll go to, like, the mini ramp. I'll see him stretch sometimes in between runs.
Who's your stretchiest friend?
I think we both know the answer to that one.
Wait, who?
You want to take a guess?
No, you go.
Well, actually, there's a couple contenders, but I was going to say Barth.
Yeah, Barth is definitely the most stretchiest dude. Yeah. He's got a solid
Sammy
stretch.
stretches.
Sammy stretch? I've seen Sammy stretch on trips. Whatever Sammy's doing, that's what he
stretches
is.
too.
He looks like a stretcher.
That's yeah, those are like the top 3, I think.
Yeah. I was saying, like, I love the pool and then the sauna. When you go from, like, hot to cold or cold to hot, You ever get really, really fucking high and just go to the gym and go to the sauna and then to the pool and do like laps back and forth? Like,
I mean, I've done that, but never high.
oh shit, that's a whole different thing. You should try.
I've only done that like maybe as a kid. Not a kid, but like maybe like
You were getting
like
really
preteen,
high. Yeah. Nice.
Nah.
Yeah, going to the pool in like a public pool is a crazy thing because like everyone's in just shorts for the most part. People are down to like their bathing suits, you know.
Oh, I know.
And you're out in public with like strangers in like a hot tub or a pool or something.
I don't think I could do that as an adult.
Really?
I just think like,
dude, you just found your personal challenge, dude. That's a personal
yeah,
challenge.
but it's just like such a different thing when you do it as a kid, and like as an
Yeah.
adult, you see everything like as it is, and you're like, what the fuck,
You
dude?
definitely can.
Almost like part of me would be like, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
Like this is weird. We're all just like in a thing of water together.
We're like more than half naked.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, and that's why I don't. I mean, it's not like.
That's why you have to
fully
get really
wide.
high because you'll be like fucking whoa, and you'll be like, damn, we're monkeys as well or something. You'll even heighten it.
Yeah. But we used to go to the beach all the time growing up too.
Oh yeah, that's
And
fun too.
I never do that anymore because
Yeah.
I just like I always hated sand. But it's kind of the same thing too. It's like you're all just like. Well, then again, the beach are like more open. You
It's
can do
kind of
whatever.
like a skater thing to like a little bit, not all skaters, but there's like a skater thing of like kind of not liking the beach. You don't want to take
Yeah.
your shoes off; they're all laced up, or the laces are
Unless you're from California.
trying to get your socks
when
socks
you're
back
doing,
on.
like both of them.
Yeah, you're prepared. You got your slip-ons and you're
Yeah.
all terrain. You're swimming.
All in like a tiny ass backpack.
That's efficient. Very efficient.
Oh yeah.
All right, so yeah, pool, sauna, stretch out, feel especially if you've had an injury too, because it's crazy. Like, I think that we just keep going as like people that we forget we're like injured. You know,
Oh, definitely.
like
I
you
mean,
forget and get used to it. Like humans are so adaptable.
a lot of time I'll just get out of the car after driving for like 30 minutes and both my like Achilles heel. Oh, did you hear that?
I did. Fucking- I think the mic's got that
I know,
cracked, dude.
I think I heard it.
We're
through the
talking about
thing.
stretching too. That's why.
And like, dude, I'll just get up and just almost not sharp pain, but like I'm just like, oh my god, why does that hurt so much?
Yeah, it's called getting old, bro.
For real, dude.
You're like, I never felt that before.
It's gnarly.
It doesn't have to stop you if you just keep the train moving, I imagine. You got to
Well,
keep it moving.
that's why I'm like concerned about all the not stretching I've done like
Yeah.
all these years, you know?
I don't think it matters. I think
You think so?
I think as long as you can relax and find a way to stretch that works for you or get stretched out, you don't have to necessarily sit down and be like, I'm going to stretch, but like take
Yeah.
your time when you're like doing something so you can warm up and like loosen everything up.
That's true.
No matter what age, it'll just adapt to whatever your style is, you know? You'll just be a little different, you know?
Yeah.
I guess if you start as a little kid and you're just fucking always stretched out like fucking Gumby, you're just fucking. That's what they always say. They're like, yeah, young people can like get hurt and recover faster, right? That's like a thing because they're young, so they get better.
The thing
you know?
I've always heard was they can slam and it won't hurt. Like,
Oh
it's
yeah,
hard.
yeah. Like kids will run and hit the corner of their
Which I
head.
believe is true. Like,
Yeah.
especially, like, I don't know. I used to fucking eat it when I was
I
a
could-
kid.
I
Like,
could tell.
skating. And, like,
Yeah, I could tell.
didn't really, like, hurt that much. Like,
Yeah.
I would just, like, jump downstairs before I even knew how to ollie and just, like,
People
because that's
do
what
that.
that's what I used to do as a kid. Like,
Yeah.
like just playing in the woods in the backyard, jumping off huge ass rocks. Like,
Yeah.
it was,
Sounds fun.
I kind of feel like it helped me, like, fall.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to be able to tumble as a kid. That's
Definitely.
good. That's a good thing about skateboarding. Is it gets you to like try things out of your comfort zone. You have to learn to catch yourself and tumble. Like be safe. You're not just like you can. If you're skating a lot, you're usually pretty sharp.
Yeah, man.
Unless you're tired or like that's the thing is like we forget. We
And
carry.
that's how you hurt yourself.
Yeah, we carry weight and injuries on us and forget. You know, we never let it out or heal or relax.
Mhm.
All those things. And then some people go the opposite way. They just fucking send it. Send it. That's what everyone says. Send
yeah.
it all the time. 24 send it would be a fucking nightmare. Calm the fuck down. dude.
People, I mean, people still say that, right? I mean, like, I know
It's waning, I think. I'm hoping.
yeah, but I feel like it's such a
Let's go. is
common
the-
thing to say, especially in like action sports type thing.
Mm.
It's like send it. It's like, of course, people are gonna say send it,
Oh, God. It's same with let's go.
either
That one?
ironically or unironically.
Yeah, both. Let's go, too, is the other one.
I always say let's go.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Do you say it like everyone trends it, though? Let's go.
I
whatever.
change it up a
I
little
can't
bit.
really
Like
do
I'll be
it.
like, let's go. Like, you know
Oh
what I mean?
shit, sorry.
Like, yeah. I don't know.
But that one reminds me of a soccer player. Is that weird?
The soccer player?
Yeah, like they would say that in a
Oh,
soccer
oh,
game or
yeah,
something,
yeah,
and they're
yeah.
like, it's too much. I've seen too many people do it too on TV shows and shit. I'm like, it's crazy, you know?
Well, it's kind of like cringy when they do it, to be honest.
A little bit. That's what I'm saying. I've been seeing
Yeah.
it. I saw it in a mini golf show. It was like a mini golf American Gladiator show called like the fuck is it called? I don't know, but you basically do mini golf and then you do a stunt, and if you fuck up your stunt, you lose a stroke or whatever. But the dude just yelled it so bad. I'm like, God damn it! Some things.
Yeah, I can like almost picture it, and it's like making me like uncomfortable. That's on TV.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's some things that everyone just adopts, and it's just so like, even lit is like one of those things, you know? It's lit. Like people have said that a lot too.
I remember that.
I for sure said it, but I said it in an ironic way, just to like have
dude.
fun with it.
I mean, there's been times where we've been at like get-togethers or parties, and like especially like back at that time when that was like the thing to say.
Yeah.
And even back then, like people would say that like fully serious, and I'm like in my head just like,
You both have to pretend like that didn't happen.
well, I don't think he's even at that point where he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
to him it's just like, oh, like yeah, it's lit.
Yeah.
I'm just like, dude, I need to get away from this.
Do you drink?
I do.
What's your drink of choice if you had one? Or you can give maybe two.
Lately,
Zima?
it's just been light beer.
Yeah, light beer.
That's
like
all
what?
it is. Like just Miller
Bud
Lite.
Light, Miller Light.
Can't do Bud Light. I don't know why. It's
No.
just something about it I just don't like.
Too many farts.
Just maybe it could be. I used to drink Budweiser a lot, but
Heavy, Bud Heavy, right?
I've never even tried Bud Heavy actually.
Isn't it just like a Budweiser? Or am I using that wrong?
It might be like a strong. Is it? I could be wrong.
I think it's
but
just
it doesn't
Budweiser.
sound really- Oh really?
Compared to the light.
Bud Heavy. Yeah. it could
Yeah,
be.
right.
I don't know my terms.
That's another
I
one.
just drink it.
That's another phrase.
What?
Light work, light.
Light work. Yeah.
Light, that was light. Like,
That's still around, I think.
I don't quite get it. Do you get it? It's kind of like
Yeah, it's something light.
it's not your best.
Like let's say like you have like a
Why'd you laugh, dude?
because I'm gonna explain it in like the dumbest way possible.
Please.
But like let's say okay, imagine the light work is like a big stack of like forms.
Like
or,
you got
paper.
a lot of work ahead of you. Shit ton of work.
Like you just have a light like
You got a lot, but you're just a little bit of it.
no. But let's say like you shrink it down. That's like light work.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
like when they go and get like a crazy trick, to them it's just like, oh yeah, it's light work.
Wow.
Does that make sense?
No.
Oh, all right.
I think you did a good job of explaining it, but it still doesn't make sense to me.
That's the best way I can describe it.
It's kind of downplaying what you're doing, though.
Yeah, like I think that's the whole point, though. Maybe that's
Isn't
the whole
there
point.
like there's also like skateboarding is fun, you know? Like that's a slogan.
Actually, I don't think it's probably more like I don't know. I don't want to say anything because I just know people who have wrote it ironically and unironically. So
Oh, I mean, it's one of those words a lot of people use.
I don't want to
A
offend.
lot of
anyone.
people use that one.
Not gonna.
Not
offend
just
anyone.
skateboarders too. Like just a lot of people use that one. I've seen that one too.
Light work, yeah.
That one's like from popular culture, which we're kind of talking about. It was like
yeah, I mean, people still write it all the time.
yeah, it like hits a celebrity or something or some sort of thing that everyone's tuned into, and it's like everything becomes lit or light work or something. you
I
know?
don't see lit at all ever now, never, and I'm glad. I am so glad.
It's
that's
crazy
gone.
because like you gotta describe things, you know. You gotta find ways to describe things, you know. That's one
Yeah.
way.
I'd missed the '90s terms.
Yeah, that's
That's
what I
pretty-
was trying to think about.
Like that's deaf.
Death. Someone said that. I kind of said that. Maybe death.
That's just something I remember from like I don't remember what movie. It was a really bad movie though. Like
Yeah.
some maybe from like maybe even from like '89 or something. I don't remember.
How old are you?
26.
Say it into the mic.
26.
Nice. How's that going?
It's going, man. Just happy to be here and
You've been ripping lately. Every time I see you, you're like, you warm up and you get in, you get a full session, land some sick shit.
appreciate
nice.
it, man.
Yeah.
I always have like my go-to tricks that if I go to a park that I'm familiar with. I'm just like, yep, I want to make sure that before I leave, I'm gonna get these at least once.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And yeah, depends on how the session's going too. Like, it's different every time. Like,
I've been enjoying your half cabs on the transition. That's a hard
yeah,
trick.
it's fun as hell, man.
It
That's
looks
like,
it. When you get a good one, it looks it. Other times it doesn't. It looks like you're gonna fall sometimes. I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna die.
Yeah, for sure. That's why I don't like pop it nearly as high as I do, because those are the times where I'm like, that's bad.
Yeah. You're going down.
You could slam a really bad way.
I love it.
Just the other day, like, we were gonna go to Hyde Park, but it was like raining,
Fun
like
park.
around the whole area.
Yeah.
And I went to.
It's been doing that lately, like just raining heavily out of nowhere.
It sucks. This has been like the worst summer.
It's been
ever.
strange, that's for sure.
Like every single weekend, it's like hit or miss with the showers, and it sucks because a lot of times it is raining, but yet the sun is out.
Yeah.
So it's like teasing you.
You gotta
taunting
wait
you.
it out sometimes.
Yeah, and even then, it's like who knows how much time you have left.
That's true.
But yeah, so we went to Edge because I think I needed a new board,
Nice.
and set it up. It was pouring outside by the time I finished setting it up. And we're like, well, I guess we're just gonna skate here.
What was the new board? Not to derail you, but
just a Death Wish, whatever Edge had for.
just the
Skate
deck,
5.
no wheels, nothing else. You just kept your old setup.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
My wheels are pretty new still, and my trucks I don't really like do a lot of grinds, so except if it's on like a ramp.
Yeah, nice. But it rained. You came out with like a fresh deck, and it's like, oh, sorry, no session for you, dude.
Pretty much, even though we were at the session basically.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You're at the skate park. Win-win.
And right away, like I was like, I'm gonna try this board out, and if Ron's listening to this,
What up, Ron?
he knows because he's the only one that saw. Actually, there was like 2 other random kids that saw it, and in fact, I did it right in front of their faces because I was like, I want to just be like, this is gonna sound fucked, but I'm like,
Get it.
I wanted to be like, check this out, kids.
Oh, damn. Flashing it.
Yeah, so I went for a blunt on the 6,
Yeah.
and I was so confident it was just a typical blunt. But the thing is I had no feeling of anything when I was doing it, and that happens sometimes. But I can typically get away from it too, and like ride away.
You might have rushed it a little bit.
Dude, I
Is that what it
hung
is?
up and
Yeah.
just fell straight to flat,
How you doing?
right on my head,
How you doing?
like a full like gnarly slam. It took me out for like a couple minutes.
That's the highs and lows, you know. Sometimes you get that, and those kids are impressed, you know. And
I
then
was
other
sure
times-
humbled after that. I was like, dude, that's what I get for thinking that.
Well, tail between your legs, sit down, try it another day. Dude,
mean,
I've
yeah.
been there a million times for sure, dude. Sometimes you just go into it and you're like, we're fucking going for this right out the gates, you know.
It happens all the time.
Sometimes
It's
it
not
works
really
out.
different.
You get like a magical session where you can land everything.
Especially on a blunt, dude. Like that's
It's your bread and butter.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I love
just-
a blunt.
It's the best trick.
Yeah, I agree with that. We've definitely skated together a lot. It's been a long time.
100%.
A lot of edge sessions,
Yeah.
heavy ones for sure.
I'd say that's probably like the main hub we skate.
But
Like
lately,
you and I.
think I seen you at Middlebar, right? Did you go to Middlebar?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, seen
was
you
there.
around. Yeah, been bouncing around.
I was like mostly in my chair that whole day.
just beat up or something.
Not
Just
really,
chilling.
just like a lot of people, and I was just filming with the VX.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's where you were.
Yeah.
I saw you.
But I was
so
mostly just like taking in the whole event. I was like, damn, this is crazy. A lot of people, nice turnout.
Yeah, it was right.
Yeah.
It was like the skate park had the most people there, which is rad.
I think I tried participating in one event, and it was like that whole like fly box thing with the 2-footer.
That fly box.
And I
thing
was
is
like, oh, I get to
dangerous.
skate the 2-footer. I'm going to do like a bunch of tricks. And then everyone's doing like tricks off of it and shit. I'm like, see you later.
Yeah, it's not the best. It's not like the session's too heavy.
Yeah, I mean, like, especially like, dude, once Tone, he did that hard flip.
Oh damn! No,
I was like, dude, that's amazing. And that's when I just like sat down and like just recorded. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, this is
I get that.
crazy
feeling.
session.
I get that. How long you been filming for? Or how'd you start filming?
Pretty
What,
complicated.
what were you? What did you start filming? Skating?
Yeah, definitely.
Just sessions and stuff.
I mean, well, if you really be technical, it was all from the childhood friend who got me into skating,
Nice.
and that was Robbie D'Souza.
Shout out.
Yeah,
Shout
And,
out, my
uh,
bubs.
yeah, he would always have like a DV, little shitty Panasonic,
Yep,
and we would just like record, and he would post on YouTube.
that's sick.
And he made like 3 accounts back in that time too. Just,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
different types of sessions and shit. It was
Just hyped.
yeah, it got me exposed really quick, and Stefan was always filming too during that time,
That's true.
and then became friends with him like pretty quickly.
Hell yeah.
and he was super into the filming, like especially growing up. So that's when he got his first VX.
Yeah,
and it was
hell
like,
yeah. That's the
damn,
best feeling when
this
you
thing
have
is
that.
crazy.
Yeah.
And like that's when it like started going down to like, okay, this is what they filmed with this video, and like
You have like the tape, you know how much time you have.
exactly,
Someone's
yeah.
down
and
in
how to
there,
connect it to the computer.
Yeah,
'Cause,
you
like
gotta
you
hook
might
it
not
up.
have the right fucking cable or the right like port.
Yeah,
and
it's not as easy as
and
just
it's funny
your phone.
because that time too, Stefan didn't have a way to capture his
Yeah.
stuff, so
He
he
needed, like,
had
a
to
capture
he used
camera?
me to
Oh,
capture
nice.
everything.
That was
yeah.
the connection?
Yeah, I had like a Mac Mini back
Oh,
in that
nice.
time or something. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how it all kind of started. And I never really like had a camera growing up, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I was around it, but never. I would film sometimes, but didn't do much. And then I got like a Canon T2i. It's like a
Nice.
little DSLR one, kind of like your 6CD.
Yeah, I think I've seen that one.
Just like a severe downgrade.
Yeah.
But it was like really cheap at the time too. So
But it's honestly like if you get something and you can film with it, it's just the,
it
the
was
use of it. You
some
know?
of the best times of my life.
Yeah, you just use that thing and figure out how to get good with
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
And that's when I like started becoming more technical with like, I want to see like especially like it was HD, so I wanted to be like, I want to make like more cinematic type of videos, like
Yeah.
not just like your typical like fast paced beat drop skate edit. Like I want to make more like I guess lack of better words, calmer videos.
Yeah.
That's what
I like
started
that.
doing, and then like I don't know, it just kind of faded away. That was just like my thing in high school.
Maybe it's seasonal.
I still, yeah, I mean, I
Maybe
still do
when
it.
fall comes.
Depending on like when
We're gonna need some Jerry shit.
whenever I'm like in the mood for it, really.
I'm like that too. I like to edit to like all different random stuff, but like sometimes you get stuck in one thing. You're like, yeah, this is what I want to do for a while.
And then it just stopped for many years, and
Yeah.
then which doesn't matter because I mean like Instagram took over it all. So
Yeah. What do you mean though?
just in terms of like
It's just a place. To,
making montages with your
Oh,
friends
yeah.
and stuff, you know what I mean? Like just posting it to YouTube. Like now it's all about phone clips.
yeah, I guess.
And that's like kind of what I started doing was just phone clips.
I do both. I do like I have the GoPro with the handle, so that's kind of like a fisheye when I want to use one, get in close. And then I love my phone because it's long lens, or it can be long lens or either or. You can get all close with it too. It's so mobile. You're just like fucking any angle
Yeah,
possible.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? And even the Canon that I have, I'll use that for long lens with the zoom.
It's a
Get
nice
the-
long lens, yeah.
Yeah, it's fun to use. You were talking about that before. Edge Day Nights, the edits
Yeah.
on the YouTube
yeah.
channel. Yeah, it made me want to do it. I have to just wait till it gets a little cooler. Like when it gets cooler, we'll be in the Edge more. I'll have to break out
yeah.
the Canon, snipe a session again.
I hope they start closing at 9 around that time instead of 8:30.
Oh, I know they're still on the COVID schedule.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
They need to open the foam pit. Just replace the foam. Get new foam, and then it's like it's clean. It's like it's clean.
they can do whatever they want. with
I
the
know
foam
you
pit.
don't have to, but I just seen so many kids there, just like really wishing the foam pit was open.
I've heard a few kids say that,
Which
which,
is
is
like-
like kind of surprised me. Well, I'm like not surprised me, but I'm like glad that like, oh, the foam pit is still alive.
I like the foam pit, but it gets dirty, dude.
Yeah, I haven't touched that in many years.
Yeah, they should get some new foam, and then it's just like
The like old crusty like
it's like a
gray
new fresh.
bricks.
Yeah, they get old after a while. They fall apart. Bikes
Yeah, they
go in
do,
that thing,
yeah. Ugh.
like bike grease and all that
I
stuff.
wonder how much
and then-
money they've lost. People have lost.
Oh, dude, there's
Yeah.
tons of stuff
Or
that
just,
falls
like,
into
just
there.
personal belongings.
Yeah, I seen one night when they cleaned it out. There was like phones and cash and like all types of IDs and stuff. Like, I don't know how long it takes to accumulate that stuff, but
When however often they replace the foam.
yeah, basically, they've done it a bunch though. I've seen them get new foam, so
Oh yeah,
They probably will be.
I remember one time it was like the first day in they got it, and I was like,
Yeah.
wow, look at the foam.
when it's fresh, it's like the funnest looking thing ever. You just
Yeah.
launch into some fresh blue blocks. You're chilling. I love the foam pit. I've had like many sessions on the foam pit during skate camps and shit where we just like build walls on the, because you know how it's a transition into the foam pit.
Yeah.
I'll have like whoever's with me in the group in the camp. We just fucking build a blue wall like Tetris in front, so
You
you
do,
have
like,
to blast
pyramids and
through it.
shit.
Yeah, you launch off the thing and then through a wall of bricks you
Yeah.
kick.
I don't think I really did anything like that growing up, actually.
Dude, that's the funnest fucking thing. That's so sick.
But there were some people like that would make the foam pit look really fun to skate, like do like crazy like super tweaked out tuck knees and like.
Yeah, dude. Dewey's one.
There was someone. Didn't someone like grab like one of the pipes or something?
Maybe. It's
Or like they
the
got
legend.
really close. I think maybe it's probably Dewey. If it was anyone, I think it was Dewey.
I had a lock-in at the Edge skate park. We did a bunch of lock-ins from I think like 9 at night to 9 in the morning. And dude, I just let them all jump into the foam pit off the second part of it. Like up, they climbed up the rafters.
Oh my god.
We're doing like double flips, double front flip. And one of my edits, there's a double front flip.
That's insane.
There's like some stuff that I'm like, this is intense, you know?
Yeah.
They're like gymnastics at this point.
No, for real. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. I let them go wild, dude. Then they just started climbing on the pipes across the ceiling, and I was like, no, get down. This is going to ruin the fun, dude.
Yep, that's when you gotta cut ties with that.
That's when you have to go, hey, we're all having fun, and you're about to ruin it for no fucking reason.
Mhm.
You know? Let's keep the
Exactly.
fun going. Imagine if like a water pipe burst and then the pit's just covered in water. That would be the worst.
Kids
I'd
would
like,
be kids.
yeah, I'd be like, dude, I was in charge.
That would suck. That would be like, ugh.
They tried, though, because they were getting juiced. And I was like, get away from there, dude. You know what I mean?
Get away.
We played dodgeball, too. Dodgeball's sick as hell.
I remember seeing that. Yeah.
You ever do the lock-in? Like, just... Are you
I've
too
never
old?
done the
You
lock-in,
probably
no.
haven't done it when, like, you're...
Nah, because I think when the first one at that time I was probably like 22.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm too old for that.
Yeah. It's intense, man. I thought that we should...
What year? What was the first year you did it?
I don't know. It's been like 3 or 4 of them at least.
Oh, all right. So I was probably even older than that. then.
Yeah. It goes by, like... Because it's like, I feel like I lose like a week of my life when I
Dude.
do a lock-in. Because I stay up all night. So
Yeah.
then I feel like I lose a week somehow. It's intense. Can't do them all the time. They're intense.
Oh my god. Well, I used to stay up like so fucking late, especially like high school and like past high school. I used to stay up like all night, and
What?
I can't even do that anymore.
Pull that thing in a little bit. Oh, dude. Don't jam
Little
it in
like
there.
chin chest, chin check. But yeah.
Yeah, when you stay up all night, like out of nowhere, you like lose time. I think somehow.
I think it was just like the sleep schedule I was on back then was just so gnarly, and just there was a lack of sleep schedule.
Yeah, just running wild. And we were talking before this too. About I was asking if you saw the Olympics. You didn't watch it, huh?
No, I didn't watch it mostly because I forgot that it was on like
Yeah.
midway through, and I was like, I think getting ready for bed at that point. I was like, yeah, whatever. But I think I might watch the park one because that's another one that they're doing. I don't know when it is.
Is
but
it not over? It continues.
yeah, I think they're because that was the street one. So
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a park one now, and that one's got. I mean, like I like watching gnarly transitions, so I'll probably watch that.
Yeah, that one seems like it'll be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
The street one was like a street league basically,
Yeah,
but it was like everything was gigantic.
It just seemed. I mean, I could be completely wrong. But
You didn't watch it though.
No, I didn't watch it, but I'm going to take a guess.
Highlights.
Here's my estimated exclusive Miso guess on what,
Miso!
what the Olympics were like. I think personally what it was all these pros that we obviously know. Some of them I didn't even know at all.
Yeah. There were some new pros.
Who were just extremely nervous at the fact that it was the Olympics.
There was 0 crowd as well. Zero
crowd?
No
That's-
crowd.
oh my
A whole stadium of seats and 0 crowd.
That's nuts, dude. Can you I can't even
Especially if you're into competing and being in a stadium and winning, and then there's 0 crowd. My joke was there was more of a cheer at the Uxbridge event that we did.
Yeah.
People
Oh,
were
for sure.
fucking losing their minds. It was sick, and it wasn't the
Dude,
Olympics.
that is gnarly. I can no longer picture it anymore. I
But
mean, I have
0.
seen clips of it, but I didn't know that there was no audience.
I was kind of hard because I was like, why the fuck are they on their phones? Like, not even them in particular, but I was like, if I'm ever there and I'm just on my phone a bunch,
Mm-hmm.
like, I get like taking photos and filming and stuff, but like they've been there, I feel.
Oh, definitely. And
Yeah.
it's like, I think they're still there now, too, because
Yeah,
they've
yeah.
been like, I've seen like other pros, too, like Kelly Hart, who like just, I think he was skating at like, I mean, I don't know what the time zone
Oh
is.
yeah,
but-
I've seen a bunch of dudes with like behind the scenes dudes that
and
were
like
helping make it
Atiba
happen.
started skating. You
Yeah.
can see him like doing like little like low kick turns on like the
Yeah,
track.
hell yeah.
But I was like, oh yeah, that's sick.
The other thing about the Olympics that I was kind of bummed on was like, I wasn't bummed, but I'm just like, this is what it is, because it reminded me of like a street contest, a street league contest or whatever. I don't really even know that.
Never been a fan of it at all.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never even really watched that many street leagues. I've definitely watched a few, but basically, all I noticed was that like if they just skated the big rail, gap to rail, or the big hubba thing, and that middle section, they're gonna score higher.
I don't know if that's true though, because I think the judges do take account for like the line and like the tricks that you choose.
It's probably tough, but like there were some dudes that I was like cheering for because they skated the park like how, like, not just like how any of us would, but like they were finding lines, you know, like they were like using everything. It wasn't just about the big fucking middle section, you know,
which is what like all the top hitters do, obviously.
They all want to see it though. They want the fucking
they do,
gap to rail.
Yeah. And then they do and then they do the cheer after. Oh, God. I'm like, dude, stop.
I mean, you gotta do it, dude. But I'm just saying, like, it would have been sick to watch them skate the park and do like all over, because the park was huge and the contest was only on such a small like piece of the park too.
I will say though, I gotta say it. Out of all like, I mean, because you could
how dare
say,
you? How fucking
you could
dare
say,
you,
what? Who's your favorite skater like of all time?
Nice,
That's like an impossible skate like in question to answer. But I will say that Yuto is probably like, if I had to categorize them, like who's my favorite like legendary skater, like this and that. Who's my favorite like OG skater? Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yuto is probably my favorite like modern skater. You know what I mean? Like the one who like wins it all and like is like Nike and like all this and that. Like he's just got the tricks.
You gotta have a champion at Miso. That's what you're saying.
You do. You have to. And he's doing a great job.
He's your champion. He's
my
a gold
champion.
medal champion, actually.
He is, and he deserves it, I think.
Yeah, I was rooting for Naja the whole time, dude. Don't laugh. I was.
Well, I've never even seen like any like clips of him skating it at all, so he probably didn't really land much, I imagine.
He didn't skate as well as he could have.
But that's what I've heard. That's all I've heard. I haven't seen any clips. I mean,
but
I'm
that's
sure he
easy
did
for
land.
me to say. I'm not in the Olympics and on those big things, and I haven't trained my whole life to be like champion.
Was
know?
it the same like format as Street League? Like they had
you
like,
got 2 lines.
Yep, and then best trick.
And then I think it was 5 best tricks, and they took your 4.
So it was just Street League.
4 top. Yeah, basically your lines didn't have to count. You could have literally just landed 4 bangers because you get like 5 tries on it, 5 tricks or whatever, right? That's pretty sure that's what the Olympics was. Yeah, and then so you have 7 scores because you have the 2 runs and the 5 tricks. So then they take your top 4 scores, right? That's what I was told. So that means that they could just take all your bangers, and you don't even have to. Lines don't even have to count.
I don't.
Perhaps.
What's the point?
Unless I'm misunderstanding it.
It's supposed to be the Olympics. Why doesn't? I mean, I could be completely wrong. Maybe there are some technical things that I don't like. Like some comment is like, "Well, you're wrong because this, and that is different." And I'm like, "All right, I'm sorry for that."
Yeah. But, I apologize, but.
If it's not going to be any different, what's the point? Like, it's the Olympics. It should be like its own thing, and you're just doing what Street League does. Like, I get that that's what works, but
I wonder if it's the people. It's probably so tied in with Street League.
It has to
be. It is because it started with like all the damn AMs. They get all the scores,
okay,
and they grade it into, and then they funneled it into the Olympics basically. So then you have a scoring system. You can judge everyone, how many events they go to, blah 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 blah. You know.
SLS just runs everything.
And then it went to Street League as like the pro league, and then there's like AM leagues and stuff. Hold on. Olympics rules. I'm not against it. I'm fine with skateboarding being in competition because I get that skateboarding's for everyone, and if you're a competitive person and you do well under those like those restraints or whatever you want to call it, if you like are fine with the rules, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
if you like having rules and like playing the game and then trying to win that game, like good for you, you know?
It's an open concept. You can take skating and do whatever you want with it.
But we can make fun of it too, because it is kind of
exactly. That's the flip side. That's the great part about it.
Dude, Nigel's shorts, dude. Him and I'll look up the other dude. There's only 2 of them that actually.
You know, Lucas. I don't even know how to say his last name. Puig.
Is he? Yes. Oh,
he's got some short shorts too.
I don't mind it as much because he's out in the streets.
Fair
enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That he just looks comfortable.
He does.
The other one's like a uniform.
He pulls it off really well. Like, imagine me trying to do that.
Dude, let it go. Let it go. You have to wear some tight underwear so your nut doesn't fall out. Let it be trick, dude. Jesus. I don't know where I was going with that because fuck it, but yeah.
We're just shit talking.
I'm not. Yeah, it is. It's fun. I'm not even against it. That's the funny thing. I can shit talk with the best of them, but like, it's just for me. Like skating's always been like an escape from all the pressure and stresses.
Mhm.
It was like a way to try to get away from that and have a good time. And you're gonna have bad days skating already. You know what I mean? Like, I just like to skate a lot, be around skating. You know, I wasn't really competing.
Oh,
like,
it's amazing.
as much. You know, like people like competition. When you start really young and you're like, you start doing all those competitions. It's probably so fun. I won one, I think.
Oh, definitely. Oh, really?
I've entered a bunch of contests, but I never do that good. I rip and
how
practice.
How long ago?
I don't know. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
For sure. But I used to enter a bunch of contests. I did all the damn ams. I did a bunch of damn ams. Did the Tampas. Did Tampa Pro.
Yeah.
Am.
Oh, well, I remember a
Simple
old
session.
video of like Billy Goonan skating a Dam Am and
Yeah, we went on a
LAS, I
trip.
think.
Yeah, we went on some trips, dude.
I've always wanted to go to that park.
It's always fun to go to contests too. The Olympics is not quite a contest though. Olympics is a whole show. It seems like it's like, and this is not knocking it, but it seems like it's a big corporate structure
It
of
is.
people that
It's just a bunch of big
built
corporate
a show,
logos
yeah.
just posted on skateboarding.
and it's like, yeah, exactly. And it's like, hey, if that's the game you want to play, and like it's high, you know, there can be 1, 2, there can be 3 winners, you know.
Yeah, you ever see like they'll drink like they'll drink Monster, but it's water.
Yeah, deception.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's just for branding purposes, though, I guess.
Oh, for sure. But I'm like,
But,
dude, how
dude,
many young kids out there you think they're just like these dudes are just
These are
chugging
juiced
like,
on fucking Monster.
Yeah, they drink like 4 of them in like
That's
in
totally
30
true.
minutes. You
That's
know?
so true. Yeah, you're selling a lot of Monster, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't want him to ban Monster though. Can we not get too extreme? Just
I don't mind energy drinks. I don't really drink them a lot, but I mean,
I lived and I learned. Some people love those things.
oh my god, yeah. I know a few people. I won't say any names that are. I swear, I always see them with one in their hand.
I cut it with water. No, I cut it with Gatorade to get off of it. So I started
so you would,
drinking
like,
like
mix-
energy.
Oh,
Yeah, then
okay,
I do
yeah.
half this and half Gatorade, and then I would just like
Water it
stretch
down.
it out a little bit.
Never
You
even
didn't have to
thought of that.
chug a whole Red Bull and just be spiked out. You can just like alcohol, like just a little bit,
Yeah.
moderation, and then eventually just stop. You know, like
Mhm.
I'm just drinking water at some point. You know,
You drink coffee?
I fucking love. That's the greatest question I've ever been asked on this podcast, right, guys? Seriously, do I like coffee? I have a
Nice.
love-hate relationship with coffee.
Oh, for real?
You can say that. You can
Let's hear
definitely
about
say
it.
that.
Let's talk about it.
Okay. It's before I gotta preface this story because my tolerance is like for things is like
So it's
I
not
can
just
smoke a
weed.
little bit of weed and get pretty high, you know.
Right.
And I don't smoke all the time, but like coffee on the other hand, it's like I drink one large black coffee a day from Starbucks. Not always Starbucks, but if I had my preference, wake up, get a large hot blonde.
Just black?
Yeah, just black. And start the day. And try to stretch that throughout the day. But lately, I've been doing this, and now I'm noticing the coffee's not working as well.
Oh,
So
shit.
this is where I have to realize I have to take a break again. But if you take a break from coffee, if you drink coffee all the time, at least for me, I get a headache.
If I go like a day without it, I do notice I'm like more like fatigued. I'm like,
Yeah.
either I do get a headache or I'm just like, I don't want to do anything today.
I drink a shit ton of water, too. Like,
Me
throughout
too,
the day when
yeah.
I drink coffee, I'll drink a lot of water to try to match it out, too, so I stay, like, hydrated. But then I'm constantly peeing, you know? You have to deal with these things in life.
That was the worry that I had before this podcast because
Yeah.
I like had a pretty decent pee going on. I'm like, oh, dude, I feel like I'm gonna have to pee like every 10 minutes now.
Yeah.
That happens.
How's the bladder doing right now?
We're good, man. I'm impressed.
Okay, nice.
Hoping I'm not jinxing it.
All right, so I want to read this, but I don't know if I can because it's going to be a lot. So
Let's do it.
I'm going to receive. Let me see if I can find like a synopsis of this thing. Rule 40. I don't know. Yeah, I'm never going to be able to figure this out.
What is it?
Trying to find rules and regulations, but it just said Tokyo. I want to do skateboarding. Olympics rules and regulations, skateboarding. You know what another thing, Miso, about fucking Miso? You know, I'm hyped we're doing this.
Yeah, same.
Because we
for sure.
see each other
I
skating a
feel
lot.
like it's overdue.
Yeah, but we don't get to talk shit as much and have fun, you know?
No, yeah, for sure.
We're having fun, but we're like skating, you know? It's
Yeah, well, it's always kind of been like that too. Like,
yeah.
we're
You-
just like
You got a good
we
sense of humor.
appreciate each other's time and like
Hell
just
yeah.
skate when we can.
I like to say weird shit to you sometimes just because I think you'll like take it in and be like, huh,
Yeah,
That was
I mean,
weird.
I think everyone does that.
that was weird.
At least everyone that we both know.
Yeah, fair enough. Barth is king of that too.
He is, and he has had many famous sayings over the years. That's
Exploits for sure.
Yeah.
All right, let me see if I can figure this out. 1 minute, one sport, skateboarding. Is that gonna? That's not gonna explain it, is it? God, here we go.
1 minute, one sport.
Tokyo 2020.
I
The
feel
thing,
like I'm getting enlightened.
yeah, right. The thing about what annoyed me too, and maybe it's just my issue I have to deal with, is the whole fucking time I'm looking at all these corporate brands and stuff, and all the like. It's like a big advertisement on some level, and I get it. It's a show, like whatever. I'm not completely knocking it. It made me so mad that they just couldn't change the 2020. And I get that maybe they're gonna like. I don't know if they're gonna keep that going. And then I just was mad because I was like,
that's a good
that
point.
was one of the roughest years, and I
they're
didn't need to
bringing
relive it.
it back.
Yeah, I didn't need to relive it. It's like, I just seen it the whole time, and I'm already like past 2020 or whatever. But like, it was just like, we all know this is 2021, right? Like,
That doesn't make any sense.
yeah.
I mean, like,
I think they just didn't want to
and
take it down
because
because then they had to.
diluted point of view, it makes sense, I guess, because I get what they were trying to do, but also it's like, why?
Do you get what they were trying? Were they trying to do anything? Or were they just lazy? That's what I'm saying. They didn't take some of that corporate money and just put a 1. All you do is replace one fucking number.
How much
Dude.
money do you think it would cost just to fix that one number?
It'd be worth it, dude. We're in 2021. It'd be just nice. That'd be nice. I don't have
Considering the
to
amount of
time
money
travel.
that they made from this fucking event, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
We're in the past. Those dudes were winning and losing in the past.
Yeah.
At least by the court.
Definitely.
By what the court says. But yeah, the whole time I was like, 2020, 2020. And I'm like, wait, it's 2021.
Yeah, you have to like keep reminding yourself.
Basically. Oh, it just looks sick. These are just a bunch of animations of skating. I thought it was going to actually explain the rules, but again, this is too hard for me, but I continue to try. Yeah, this is just like an article about the Olympics. I hope I got the rules right, but if I didn't, Claire, someone out there tell me the official rules for the Olympics or send me a link.
Yeah, someone copy and paste the whole thing in the YouTube
Yeah,
comments.
just send a link and I'll read that and figure out officially, because I'm pretty sure it was 2 runs, 5 bangers.
No, I think you're
4
right.
best
Because that's
scores.
exactly what Street League is.
Is it?
Yeah.
And they take the 4 best scores?
And it sounds like that Street League was involved.
It's like Street League on crack, except an empty stadium.
With an Olympic logo plastered.
Yeah, except it was an empty stadium.
That's
Completely
wild.
empty.
I'm surprised they didn't have like they didn't have anyone. Like they didn't even
I mean,
have
there
like,
was,
like immediate like members.
Here, we're gonna do video replay right now.
Oh God.
And I'm gonna look at this time right now. 40 minutes in, I'm gonna know to put some footage of this right now. Let's see.
Don't get copyright.
Doesn't matter. I'll show a Photoshop flamboyant, creative, artistic expression. I'll switch it up. Put his head
Fair
on
use.
there. Yeah, fair use. Sorry. Let's do. I'll just show you anyways. There has to be like a clip. There was like barely any people, dude. Seriously, it was like there was people on all the people that were part of the show was there.
Well,
But it must have
considering
been.
what it usually is.
I think it's because of COVID stuff. Still, maybe they're just keeping it locked down. But I'm just saying,
Well,
like,
weren't there still people? Like, I've seen pictures. Like, weren't there still people wearing masks?
that was another thing too. The amount of times I saw, is it Jagger, right? Jagger Eaton.
Yep.
Him-
That dude's wicked good.
Yeah, he's so good. He makes a good like.
I've heard so many people talk shit about him, and like I get it, but
I
like,
don't know him.
He is really fucking. Good.
I don't know him,
I
and
don't-
I've watched some
exactly.
of his footage, so I don't. Whatever the
Yeah.
thing is. But as far as skating and like, he was on his phone the whole time, but he was filming with his homies and shit, and I get it. But like, I guess there's no crowd, but I would just want to look around, I guess, but kind of take it all
He
in.
probably had time to do
But
that.
they had been there too.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I imagine. But yeah, there was like nobody in the crowd, which is crazy because it's a full stadium. It would have been way better.
If I was skating that, I'd be like, and let's say like I just started,
Yeah.
like because I'm sure all these dudes are like fucking, not brainwashed, but they're used to it by now. They're just like, yep, this is the event. I'm just gonna skate.
Well, they definitely like
Fuck
that
everything else.
atmosphere because you don't get to the Olympics without like wanting to be competitive under like and have a crowd and a cheer.
Sure, yeah, but imagine like that's what you're used to and your first time in, and it's just like no crowd. You're
I
just
know,
Like, you're
that's-
like, what am I here for?
I kind of felt that's what got to Naja, dude. Because I was
You
rooting
think so?
him
It
on.
could be. Yeah.
I was rooting for him like because I talk a lot of shit, but I was like, because I went to Kevin's house to watch the Olympics, so we're hanging out like Kelly, Kevin, Shelly, I think Barth was there, Sheegan was there. It was fun as hell. But yeah, I was like, yeah, I know I talk shit on Nyjah, but like secretly, I really want him to win. Like number one, dude. This is the top of the mountain.
Because that would just be like
top of the mountain.
Right? Yeah,
that's what he was working for.
Yeah.
But Yuto took him out.
Hey, I'm not mad at that.
Yo, I stand corrected. There is a little bit of people in the crowd on that trick.
Yeah,
but
it's got to be like their friends.
It's minuscule,
or
yeah.
like family.
They didn't open up the stadium, that's for sure.
Or just like VIP people that like got fucking Instagram raffle. I don't know if they did that.
The crazy thing about... All right, last thing about the Olympics, and then we'll move on, all right? Another crazy thing about the Olympics to me is, like, people think if you... First of all, I don't think the athletes get paid. I don't know if that's true or not. Someone inform me. I have no fucking clue.
I don't know about the Olympics, but Street League, they definitely do.
Yeah, they make checks, for sure. If you win, if you do well in those circumstances.
Yeah.
I used to make money
well,
from
even if
Duke
you
tours.
do, if you do the top 7, I think you still get a check.
Yeah, you're part of the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I used to get a check from like Dutour because you'd go, and even if you got 12th place, you'd make some money.
That's it.
Which is nice. A lot of dudes from like other countries did that too and got really good at those contests and like actually won some money and like did stuff with it, you know?
That's awesome.
Yeah, some of it's pretty cool. That was the Dutour. But even that, it's just like it's a show, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There's like certain people, certain storylines,
Yeah.
certain brands that are the most important brands that like dictate it. Like everybody, I think, had Nikes, right? Everything had a Nike jersey on. I noticed they could wear their.
Oh yeah, I think it is brought to you by Nike. So.
Yeah, like they have the lock on it.
Yeah.
With Nyjah got 6 though. Maybe that was a strategic move.
Well, I feel like some of them ride for Adidas though, don't they?
Well, I noticed that some of the skaters had different shoes on. They were allowed. I thought they were gonna all have to wear Nike shoes.
Yeah, I think it's just whatever they're sponsored by. They just do.
Yeah, they did. I noticed that they had different shoes on, which I was actually kind of stoked on because I'm like,
imagine if they like made them wear Nike.
yeah. There were like, I have to think back. I only watched all I watched was the street. I want to call it street league, but the street
like the street park section.
Street park.
Yeah.
Street park.
It's so weird how it's like 2 different parks. They can't just call the park like transition or something.
Yeah. It's
not because it's not vert either.
It's too narrowed down yet, but I hope they do break it up like that. I was saying that. I was like, the Olympics should be, and I'm sure a lot of people have said this, it should be a single discipline, longest grind. Dude, we've already seen Thrasher do that for sure.
That's true.
40-foot grind with the best dudes in the world, or the
like
best
the
competitive dudes.
Like
yeah,
that's just what the Olympics is.
That'd be a way better version of the Olympics.
They just already beat them to it. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Well, it's just
They're
a
like,
different
well,
game.
fuck.
It's just a
We
different
can't do
game.
this now.
Yeah, it's just a different game.
No, they were never going to do that.
It's weird to watch skateboarding go into the Olympics.
I'm not surprised by it at all. I mean, like...
My question is, how much do you think it actually helped or hurt, to be honest? Like, I wonder. We'll see it play out, right?
Personally, I don't really think it really did a whole lot other than maybe inspire, like, kids, like, households that grow up watching the Olympics, and they're like, wow, this is skateboarding.
Yeah.
So it probably helps in that regard, but I mean... I think Street League and all those, like, and X Games were, like, Olympic level events already, you know, or at least X Games, you know what I mean?
Bob Burnquist is an Olympian in my eyes.
Oh yeah, 100%.
From a guy
Bob
who likes
Burnquist,
tranny to tranny.
Yeah. Like he is like 100. You can't even argue that. Like he is the definition of a skateboarding Olympian.
He's an Olympian,
and
his switch game too is.
That's why I think it doesn't really matter, and that's why I'm not surprised that skating is in the Olympics because it's already reached like that level already.
Yeah. Should I pull up a Nyjah quote?
Nah, man.
I think I could find it actually pretty fast. I actually was impressed with this. There's some maturity on his part, man.
What is it, like a video of him talking?
Nah, let me see. I'll pull it up. I wonder if I follow Nyjah.
I think I do, honestly.
I don't follow him. He hasn't gotten the follow. Sorry, bro. All right, here's what he wrote. Here's what he wrote.
He posts some crazy clips.
Dude, Nyjah's an amazing skateboarder.
Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't want to be Nyjah, but he's an amazing skateboarder. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
I can be me still. I don't have to be like fucking. He's the best in the world. Like
no,
gag over Nyjah.
I personally don't care for him at all.
All right. Because then I have to like gag over Nike too and be super fanboy about it. What do I have to do? Like, can I just live my fucking life?
You could, yeah.
Thank you. I know you didn't say any of that. I was just projecting.
No, absolutely.
Can you hear Elwood?
I can.
He's going buck right now.
What do you think's happening?
I don't know. Hopefully, my lady came up and there's a celebration. Or usually he's demanding food, to be honest.
Yep.
Because we feed him at certain times. So they're sharp. They're like ready to eat.
That's all my cat does too.
Yeah.
That's all she cares about. I'm like,
I'm going to read this Niger thing, but the first question that matters to me is, what's your cat's name?
Frankie.
Nice. That's a solid cat name, dude. It's a female or boy?
It's a female.
Did I say that right? Yeah, I did. It's a female Frankie?
Yeah.
That's sick, too.
Because when they were born, they thought it was a boy.
Mm-hmm.
But then they were like, oh, wait, no, it's a girl. But
wow, you misgendered.
Oh, it's a...
You misgendered your cat.
I didn't misgender.
Someone
the
misgendered?
farm that I got them from. Yeah.
Okay.
But
dude,
this was back in like 2011, so it was.
You couldn't trigger them back then.
No, you couldn't.
It just
was
happened.
It just it was just normal.
People didn't get so like misgendered was a
shouldn't
thing.
have said that.
Yeah. No, it's fine. What, cats? You don't know if it's male, female.
No, and that's exactly what happened. We were just like, well, Frankie's such an awesome name, so we're just gonna keep it.
Yeah, it works for both.
Yeah.
That's how I feel too. Sick. Okay, back to Niger.
Back to Niger. My favorite.
Yeah. Can we all agree too, like while we're at it, while we're on the microphones, that we're gonna be offended in life? No matter who you are, you're gonna get offended over something or be a victim. Like you're gonna have like some grievance over something, the way someone said something about. Like we're all gonna go through that. We're gonna have to like get tougher and like figure it out and like balance it out, figure out what's what. Like it's not all the end of the world. Like we can't all be fucking freaking out victims all the time, you know? It's a little psychosis that plays out through fucking just everyone being connected and like it's crazy, right?
Important advice right here, people.
Oh yeah, I don't even know if it's advice. I'm just saying that this is what I've witnessed. We're so connected. People are learning how to balance. First, you got to think about people growing. Like as a child, you're growing. You're trying to develop and figure out like your abilities and like all your senses and like get control over yourself for as much as you can while growing, while being completely out of control. Yeah, and then then layer on top a fucking social, like connected to a social world. You see people play out all their personalities. Like we're always gonna see. That's like the whole thing about ending racism. It's like someone's always gonna be racist. Mm-hmm. Like there's gonna be new idiots born, and they're gonna go through issues. You know what I mean?
It's happening right now.
Yeah, like we have to like make sure and realize that like we can't like people gotta live their life and learn. You know, and we can't just fucking make war with everybody just because we were offended or they think differently or whatever the fuck it is, you know?
Slap some strict ass guidelines, regulations.
I wanted to name our video Digital Warfare because I was like, that'd be fun.
That's a sick name.
But then
it's probably taken, honestly.
Doesn't matter. I wouldn't give a fuck. They didn't do it like we did it. All I'm saying is then I couldn't because, dude, online turned into a war zone. Like pandemics happened. Trump was like going crazy. Like it was like everybody online, mass hysteria together. Yeah. The world's ending.
It's a little hypocritical. That's the name of your thing when it's online.
Well, digital warfare implies that we just be shittier to each other. And I was like, everyone's already being shitty and they're fucking attacking each other. And like, I'm like, I don't want to add to that, you know? Digital warfare would be way funner, you know? It'd be like, it's like an art.
Yeah.
It's like what Eminem does. He attacks people, but it's like with art, you know what I mean? It's like digital warfare, like a rapper battling, basically, you know?
We need something like that with
that's funner.
Skating.
Yeah, that's funner. It doesn't have to be so like...
shit on people.
You shit on each other, bro. I shit on you, you shit on me.
I think that's what
it's been a while.
was trying to do.
He was doing that for a while, right?
Definitely.
Clout chasing. It's good to have a personality and an opinion about things, but you gotta be flexible because if you're gonna stick around, you can't just be the asshole all the time, you know, or like the dude going crazy all the time.
That dude he really went crazy. That's the thing.
I stopped following. Like I watched for a while.
He started hanging out with this other dude who's like a internet troll god type person.
Oh,
who
shit.
Like he used to have a show on Adult Swim.
Okay.
But it was like way too like right wing based, so they like pulled it.
It was too heavy for them.
Well, like no. Here's the thing, because they were making so much money off the show, like so many views, like 1 million views, like the first episode, and like,
but politics ruined it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he had someone from BuzzFeed like interviewed the dude.
Dude, all these words are triggering me, but keep going.
You know Buzz. I'm sure you know.
I do, but
dude,
keep
so
going.
someone from them interviewed the dude, and he knew that it was like gonna be like a setup for like him to like the first question the dude asked him was, "Do you consider yourself part of the alt-right?"
Oh man, it's
And
politics.
like, and he was just like, "What is that? Some type of like indie bookstore?"
That's a solid answer.
So
That's perfect.
And you can actually see it's on YouTube, but you don't pull it up.
No, I'm
It's
not
just-
gonna.
But yeah,
I stopped following him for a reason because I was like, I can't do
No,
this.
it's hilarious because he
much.
just like he basically belittles the dude
yeah.
and like just shits on him. But that dude got so butthurt that he like requested the show get, and he had like connections to like Turner Broadcasting,
yeah,
and he like canceled the show.
politics.
And that dude, ever since his show got canceled, he's been like out the like he's
Off the
been
deep end.
crazy, yeah. And Wrecking Ball became friends with him.
Oh, so that you're talking about another dude, not Wrecking Ball.
No, yeah, this is another dude
Yeah.
I'm talking about who's like internet
Fame.
guy. Yeah.
People build some crazy lives, like, and you watch it play out too. You know,
Yeah,
it's weird to watch celebrity with fame have to like figure out how to navigate a new medium. You know,
definitely. Yeah.
that's like a whole new thing. Like,
I know that was a random tangent, but yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I think we started talking about Wrecking Ball.
yeah,
And,
that was a Wrecking Ball rabbit hole.
It's
We went
great.
down
It's
the Wrecking
funny
Ball.
how they're like friends now. It's weird. I'm like, I gotta stop watching, but I'm like so curious what other weird shit they're gonna do next.
Yeah, I get it, dude. It's just some things are for certain people, you know.
Yeah.
Can't do it all the time. That I'll visit that though. I'll go back if. Oh, dude, you have to dump your whole water on your shirt, bro. You need a shower, What's-
Dude, no,
I've never. What? That's a big cup too,
no, okay. Hear me out.
dude. Just poured a whole cup of water on his shirt.
This is really wide. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's a wide mouth.
I was.
Oh,
fuck.
it's a mason jar, dude.
Hold on. I didn't realize how wide.
Get it
I can't
together,
believe that,
bro.
I can't believe that just happened.
All right, first I'm gonna help you
I
out.
don't want to like break your shit.
Hold on, I'm gonna help you out.
I think I'm good. It'll just drop.
Let go of this. I got you. Keep your headphones on.
Oh, okay.
Just yeah, like that. And then
Holy
I'm gonna
shit.
help you out, 'cause I'm gonna pull it back here. Nice.
Yeah, that's good. Actually, I can only hear out of left ear now.
I might have pulled out the thing.
Oh, there we go. We're good. We're chilling. All right, yeah.
It tends to.
I was like, oh, there's really I can down this,
yeah.
and then I couldn't.
Yeah, dude, you just fucking poured it on your. I thought you were taking a shower, bro.
It actually dried pretty quickly already.
What was the scrape on your elbow from? What's the trick?
What the? Oh, what was that? Oh my
And
god,
where?
dude!
And where?
At Edge.
Ah,
The same.
Wow, that's just masonite burn.
Yeah.
Wow.
The same day with the blunt fakie fall.
Oh, damn! You were really going for it that day.
And Ron also saw it.
Ron's got your highlights.
Ron was like, Miso, what's happening? Like, calm down. I'm like, dude, all right. So, you know how I do like nollie fakies?
Mm-hmm.
So I did one, went back to go do one,
Yeah.
and it did a perfect nollie heel by accident. And I was
If only you
very
knew.
scared.
Yeah.
But I put I was like, I'm doing this, I guess. So I put my front foot back on the board, but I didn't put it on like all the way.
Yeah.
And I just like immediately slipped out, hit the ramp, and slid down.
Oh, gnarly.
Yeah.
Nice masonite burn. That's a good one though. It's a good
It's
one.
not that bad. You know, it's funny. I had one that was way worse,
Yeah.
like maybe like a month ago, and I got that at Uxbridge,
Yeah, that's a good place to
like
get
on
one.
that mace or on the Gator.
Skater light.
Yeah,
Gator light.
Gator skins.
Gator
whatever
skins.
the fuck
Yeah,
it
it might
is.
be gator skins.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I need to take my own advice with the cord. Nice. Yeah, it looks like it's been fun to pick. Looks like you've picked it clean almost.
All right, how much do I gotta pay to edit out that water?
Never happening.
just kidding.
That's slow mo if I can get to it. Just do. I gotta find that. Hold on. That's 56 minutes in. I know to get that for the highlight clip, dude. Slow mo.
Thumbnail.
Yeah, guarantee. That's so funny. It's not the first spill, dude. We've had fucking messes on the podcast.
Well, dude, this has been a fucking long run.
Yeah, dude. Still going, right?
Yeah,
Crazy.
I remember listening to all the super OG ones, like
Yeah, man.
the one with Mark Johnson.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
You had Dooley on at one point.
Yeah, I've had him on a few times, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's been crazy. It's super fun to do. I love doing these things. It's cliche to say maybe or whatever, but it really gives me an excuse to like sit down and like talk for a while with
Yeah,
someone.
yeah,
like just
definitely.
actually you're held accountable to conversate about whatever. You know what I mean? which is nice because
Just be free and just talk about whatever.
yeah, because normally we're just like working the whole time or whatever. It's just like when you actually ever carve out time to sit down and just talk about whatever. Doesn't even fucking matter.
I'll be honest, I rarely do it.
Yeah.
The only people I do it with are like the close ones that I have that like don't skate.
Yeah.
That I like know, or like my parents or something.
Yeah.
Because like, dude, the people I skate with, like, we all just like we just skate. That's like what we do.
I get it.
And which is awesome.
It's a challenge to do a podcast because it's like fucking, you gotta like sit down and actually just talk and not just like distract each other.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just dick jokes, but like you still gotta talk. You know what I mean?
That's pretty much what. Yeah.
A lot of dick jokes.
No, there's a lot. I mean, definitely.
dude.
There's been many times, especially like Lakeville Park, just going like with Sammy or like with anyone. We're just like, dude, Lakeville Park sucks to skate sometimes because it's like we know the place and like,
Yeah.
But like, so we just like start talking about like random shit.
Yeah.
But that's the other reason why we love it, because it's just like, look at us, dude. We're just at Lakeville, like enjoying life, just like talking.
Yeah. I like that.
It's way better than what other people are doing out there.
Definitely, dude. Sometimes like after an edge session, I'll just chill in the parking lot and talk shit.
Oh, yeah.
P-lot,
P-lot.
as Jeff calls it. I don't do it that often.
You know, I had access to that Instagram account, but I don't have it anymore.
Oh, bummer.
Don't know what happened.
Sorry for
Jeff.
Oh, Jeff shut you down, dude. He shut you down, dude. Were you filling it up?
Well, I wasn't. I think he sent it to me, like, to be like, please carry it on and start posting on the P-lot. And, like, post some, like, legendary lauding. And I was like...
legendary lauding.
I was like, all right, dude, I got you. And I just never did. I had a few opportunities, too, but I was like, no, I don't want to be that guy.
I get it. If the lot has to be...
I didn't know I was going to get it taken away, though.
The P-lot has to be fun and not... You can't ruin the fun.
You can't force it.
Can't ruin the fun. It's got to be just natural.
I can't believe Dewey, like, did all that shit off the fucking
That was
thing.
insane. The electrical box?
Yeah.
That thing's like 6 feet tall easily. Yeah. Maybe
Might
even
be taller. Yeah.
It's too tall.
It is very tall. It's high up there.
He like boneless off of it or something.
Yeah, he did like an early grab melon or something. I don't remember what
he was doing that, and then he went to having a kid. He just had a kid.
Something.
He had a kid as well.
I saw him a few weeks ago.
Oh, hell yeah. I've seen him at the park a few times since he had a kid.
Yeah, I hadn't seen him in like over a year.
I've seen him more online being like a dad.
Yep.
You know?
And I was just like, hell yeah, dude, that's sick.
Yeah, hell yeah. I've seen him ride a few times, though. He like showed up and was like fucking getting into it. Sick.
Was he riding his bike?
He had both, I think, one time.
Oh, sick. Actually, I think he had both when I saw him, too.
Dewey's all-terrain, you know?
Oh, for sure.
He likes to ride anything.
Well,
he's a free spirit.
The Dewey I always remembered was it's either he's biking that day or he's skating that day. Like, he doesn't bring, like, one or the other. But it seems lately that has been... I could be wrong, but...
Fair enough.
That is... I feel... Yeah, it's sick.
I'm trying to scatter my brain about more Olympic stuff that I was trying to remember. I really was trying to watch it and, like... Because they were, like, in the room joking. They're like, you should announce it or whatever. And I was like, if I did that, I'd have to take it serious and be, like, really... I'd have to learn a lot of stuff about the
people announcing, like...
It wasn't that good.
Yeah, that was one of the clips I saw where they, like, said, like, nollie heel or something when it was, like, a varial heel 5-0 or something.
Yeah, some of the time... I was drinking beer, but still, I know, like, some of the times it was, like, people that didn't know what they were saying. It was just probably some announcer that was good at announcing, but he's so vague.
Just got like Paul Zitzer or someone.
I don't know. Maybe it gets too crazy. I feel like you'd have to like know about the skaters though and talk about like learn about the skaters. You know, it would be sick because they didn't really do that.
Yeah,
maybe they do.
It really just seemed like they were just like two like Olympic corporate people that were just like I
think that's what it is.
They've just like done Olympic shoutcasting before, and they're just like, all right, here you go, here's skateboarding.
That's why I don't envy.
Here's a list of trick names that you can reference.
That's why I don't envy the
You can just guess. You might get it right. If not, it's all good.
Yeah, I don't know. It's strange. I don't envy anyone like that. I don't want to be Naja. He's amazing and all, but I wouldn't want to live his life. Like I'm stoked for him. He does it well.
I mean, dude, think about all the wannabe Nijas growing up.
There's a good amount, I'm sure, and he got 6.
They're all they're mostly West Coast.
He got 6, so I probably crushed him. Dude, it crushed me. I was.
They just focused their.
I turned into a fan. I was like, yeah, let's go, and then see. And
you gotta dip into that life.
Yeah, I even said, let's go. I was like, let's go. You know, Like it was a fucking sport. Like I was like, let's go. Let's see that passion, bro. Let's see you screaming at the top of
You
your
like
lungs.
stand up. You're like,
You have to get into that mind frame. You're gonna be a champion, bro. Win. That's why. Oh, did I ever read his response? Should I read
No,
it?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
probably
yeah,
why
yeah.
I worked my way back to Naija. And honestly, like, dude, amazing skateboarder, right? And if he won,
that's why I
that
still
would have been
follow him
awesome.
on Instagram.
That would have been awesome. Sixth. The thing I'm thinking now is he's got 4 years. He'll be 30. And those young Utos. Those young Utos.
Dude, I'm sure you've seen some of them, but they're
Dude.
doing some insane fucking shit.
There's just young people in general ripping all
Yeah.
over the place. Every type of human. Kids are amazing at skateboarding. They're
yeah.
learning it faster and in like a good environment where it's like you can get good at it because it's nurtured a little bit. Like I see a lot of good, like when you go to like somewhere, a lot of parents and they're like getting their helping their kids out, you know, get into skating. It's so cool, dude.
Oh, for sure.
I didn't have that, so it's like
And I still, honestly, I don't really even see it a whole lot. Like in this area, it's what I see a lot is like nervous parents watching from a distance.
yeah.
That's just how, and that's what I'm used to, honestly.
I
but, like,
teach like a lot of skate lessons, so the parents come and like, yeah, this kid wants to like learn to skate, you know.
Yeah.
And then they like watch or hang out or they go on their computer or whatever, you know. But they brought their kid to the skate park, which is
cool, yeah.
Which is like
when I was a kid, my mom would just leave.
yeah,
and
like
come back.
You ever
in
take
3
lessons
hours.
in anything? Piano lessons? or something?
Yeah, I used to take piano lessons actually from like I want to say like 2nd or 3rd grade to 8th grade.
Wait, 2nd to 8th?
Yeah.
So like, how limber are those bitches?
I tried not that long ago,
Licking
and
the
I
keys?
lost. Like,
Is
dude, I
that-
cannot read sheet music at all anymore. Like, I just like with all the keys and stuff. It's
Mm-hmm.
just like foreign to me now. I think I know what 1 or 2 keys are, and then like all the like symbols. I'm like, I don't even remember what the hell that means.
What about playing? Can you play?
Oh,
a
I
song?
can still play for sure. Like, I can play like a lot of chords and like a couple songs that I like. I mostly play by ear, I think.
Yeah.
So there's like a couple famous like piano songs I can play. Like, you know that like 1,000 Miles song.
Yeah.
I can play. I can
would
just
walk
yeah.
down.
No. The which one? The one
Not
from
the-
the one from White Chicks,
Oh, dude, that's
where
such a-
it's like dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one. You can play that. That's
Yeah.
probably so fun to play.
It's pretty fun to get people's reactions out of it
And
when
I
I start.
miss you.
Yeah, it's an easy song to play, honestly.
Cause I don't want to sing it. That's sick.
That's just one, but yeah, dude, I used to, Bo Burnham.
Yeah.
I was like a huge fan of him growing up.
Okay.
So like, I actually went to go see him live once.
How was that?
Pretty funny.
It was cool live.
Oh yeah. Well, and this is like back in like, I want to say like 2008.
Yeah.
So it was like when he was like first started taking off.
Yeah, I think I remember that because he had like a whole bunch of things that were just you're like, whoa, this is crazy.
Yeah, exactly. This is like before Netflix and all that type of shit. So
Yeah.
it was like just him like doing like YouTube, and that was it.
Yeah, he like does a lot of songs
But
and comedy.
and that's what like made me want to like keep like I learned how to play like a majority of his like famous songs, and I would just like I remember I did one for talent show at high school. Yeah.
What?
Or I kind of like turned it into like Aponiquet lyrics,
Oh, okay.
and yeah. it was-
Aponiquet is the school, I imagine.
Yeah. That was me.
You clever bastard.
Autopilot. It's just like, yeah, everyone knows what Aponiquet is.
Favoritism.
Yeah. But yeah, that was the school, and it was a good time.
That's awesome.
I don't even know why. That's like so out of character for me to do something like that, and I just did it because I was just like, I want to.
Yeah. It'd be sick to do something like that. I've never done anything like that. I mean, like filming and podcasting.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not. It's not like you're learning all this other stuff. You know.
And plus, at that point, like I was a senior in high school. I was like, yep, I love skating. Like,
Yeah.
And I didn't really do much outside of that. And I was like, to do something outside of that, like performing like something like that in front of people, it was like a crazy experience.
I did it one time when I was in China with Westgate.
What'd you do?
Oh, we were pretty drunk. I can't remember. We like had a fun day basically, and we walked into like the lobby of the hotel, and it was like empty, sort of, and they had a piano. And we were just like, drunk. Just went over to the piano and just started playing, singing and shit.
That's awesome.
I was way too drunk, dude. Westgate joined right in though.
That's amazing. I cannot picture Westgate doing that.
I was just trying to embarrass myself and him. I was so drunk, dude. Did a good job, dude. It was because we were in another country and it was like no one could understand us for the most part, you know?
That'd be
I felt like I was like I could just
Amazing
do
feeling.
whatever, get it out, because like
Yeah.
no one's gonna really judge you, like, or they're already judging you because you're just sticking out like a
I went
thumb.
to Germany and France when I was 17,
What?
and I
So-
kind of felt like that too in a regard, because that was like when I went there, that was like I was in a period of time where I was like in a rebellious state,
Hell yeah.
and I was like smoking cigarettes behind my parents' back and stuff. Yeah, not hell yeah.
No, I
Not
get it.
hell yeah.
I get it. I get it.
But
I've
dude,
smoked a cigarette before.
I remember when everyone went to bed in the hotel, and this is like in the middle of Paris, dude.
Sick.
Like like a crazy hotel, like exactly what you would imagine to be like a low cost Paris hotel.
Nice. It's a family trip.
Yeah, my my aunt lives in Germany. She is a she's like a principal at a military school
Oh wow.
in Germany. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Whoa, that just seems kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, so we
It's
went
probably
out
like
to go
being at
stay
one
with
in
her.
America too. It's just like
It
crazy.
is. I think like all the kids are like American. So
Yeah,
But yeah, dude, I literally snuck out of the hotel one night,
Legend.
hoping
Legend.
that someone would just give me a cigarette on the street.
Oh, dude, so grimy.
Isn't that right?
So
dude?
grimy, dude.
Like I was just I was just like I want to smoke a cigarette, so I just did. So I just like went out and like, dude, because there were so many restaurants that are open late and like people are just eating.
You could
outside
bum
and
a
smoking.
cigarette,
yeah,
for sure.
So dude, I remember I would go up. Like I just didn't give a fuck what they thought of me because I'm just like an American kid.
Yeah.
So, like, dude, these two, like, it's like a French couple. Like, exactly what you would imagine.
Yeah,
And I'm-
oui.
Yeah. I'm just like, excuse me, can I have a cigarette? And they were like, and I was
Give
just
him
like,
one.
cigarette? And he was just like, no. And I was just like, and I literally was like, well, fuck you.
Wow, dude.
Dude, I would never do something like that. Like,
You got to get it out of the system, bro.
but I don't know what it was, but I just did that.
How'd he take it?
I don't think he gave it. I think
He
he
was
just
just like-
completely disregarded me. Like,
Yeah.
like, beat it, you fucking American scum.
Yeah, you scrub.
You know
I
what I
don't even
mean?
know.
Like, dude,
You American scum.
I cannot believe I
American
fucking
scum.
Like, I've never told anyone that before, actually,
That's
except my
amazing.
parent. I think like later on, like by the time I was like years later, I was like, I did this,
Yeah,
and they were like, that's dangerous.
that is weird. Yeah, you could have gotten in a fight for sure.
Yeah,
But you gotta try things out, you know? You gotta fucking see where your comfort zone is or where you're out of bounds and shit. You don't know unless you try, you know? And when you're young and dumb, you're just like, sometimes you just do shit out of impulse, you
I
know?
was just trying to get that cigarette.
Yeah. Half the thing about not censoring people is
I don't
you-
smoke cigarettes. now,
That's
by the
good.
way.
That's good.
If we got like beers going and my friend sparks a cig, I might ask for one.
I'm not judging, dude. It's your life. They're your lungs, bro. They're
Yeah.
your lungs,
You're
bro.
right. You're right.
You carry your own baggage, bro.
All right.
I'm trying to worry about these lungs over here.
I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to turn this into a.
I used to smoke cigarettes too.
Oh, okay. all
I
right.
forced myself to smoke cigarettes because I thought it was cool and like.
I feel like that's what a lot of people do, but
Yeah.
they don't get in that mindset of like that's actually what's happening.
Yeah, it's a hard drug to get used to. At least for me, it was. I know some people don't. They just get used to it. They're fucking dragons, you know. But
Oh,
like
yeah,
for
I
me,
know
dude, I would
plenty
like
of
smoke
people
cigarette
like that.
fuck me up because again, like I had vertigo before and like
Oh, so like you'd get like a head high, like
yeah, I get like dizzy and like
yeah,
fucking
that's happened to me
intense.
before, especially
Yeah.
when I first started smoking cigarette. Like as a
Trying to smoke a
17
cigarette was not trying to get addicted to cigarettes was not easy, dude.
Oh, for real?
To
Well,
the
you,
point
just,
I
you didn't
quit.
like the feeling.
I fucking quit, dude. I'm a quitter.
Oh, that was your
Yeah,
sign.
I
right
literally
then
was
and
doing it. I was like, literally felt it poisoning me. I was like, fucking get sick from cigarettes. I would smoke, I would always smoke them a lot too, like get sick from it.
there. Like almost chain smoke.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my
just get
God.
sick.
You ever puke from like
Yeah,
fucking doing
yeah,
that?
yeah.
I bet, dude.
Drinking
like,
and
ugh.
cigarettes, like puke. Such a bad idea.
Like forcing yourself to smoke.
Sometimes you're just like, you need something. You're like,
I mean, I've seen people naturally smoke that much before.
yeah, some people are like dragons.
But
dude.
I've never seen someone forcing themselves to smoke. Can you imagine that?
It took me a long time to get used to them, and when I did get used to them, I was like, why am I doing this? I like realized that, oh shit, damn, rookie move right there. Sorry, my dude.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Oh, I have to read Nigel's thing. We still haven't got to that. That's perfect though, because this is poetic.
This is
I was like kind of proud. I was like, you know what, good for him.
this is our show.
I'm assuming he's like real. He has no reason not to be. Man, I'm sorry, guys. I'm bummed. I didn't do better yet yesterday.
Wait, okay, hold on. What did he write this on?
His Instagram.
Okay.
And let me start that again because I didn't do it justice. Man, I'm sorry, guys. I'm bummed. I didn't do better yesterday. I feel like I let a lot of people down. Me. Because I literally was cheering for him in the room. Don't take it personal, bro. I let a lot of people down. To all my family, friends, fans,
Number one fan.
and and everyone that was rooting for me out there. I fucking love you guys. Damn, got the love bump. Big congrats to Yudo and all the boys. Y'all killed it. Getting the chance to skate and represent for my country out there was a true honor. Nice.
Yeah.
It's awesome that you can have a show like that for sure. I've had a lot of high moments in my career over the years, but I've also had some very low ones, and it's something I've always mentally battled and tried to be better at. Yeah. I'm human, and dealing with all the pressures and expectations really isn't easy at times. I'm also just so damn competitive, and the downside to that is me being really hard on myself when I don't skate good. Like days after contests when I just don't want to talk to anyone and replay everything I did wrong over and over, or chugging alcohol in the hotel room by myself after loss thinking it would make things better. Mental health is so important. I'm going to continue to work on being happier and just being thankful to even be in this position of living my dream, being a professional skateboarder. Because when it comes down to it, I don't skate to be the best or to be famous or make money or be an Olympian. I skate because I fucking love it, and it's the funnest thing on earth. Well said, sir.
Sorry, dude.
Well said.
Clearly you started going to therapy with fucking skate moss.
It only took the Olympics loss to realize that. But I'm glad. Like, that's awesome. And I totally kind of get it, because, like, he's been, like, his dad's been part of his life, like, pushing him, I'm sure, as a child, as, like, family. He's been skating since he's a little kid. He, like, got into competitive skating young and all that stuff. So
apparently his dad was like super abusive during that time. Like I saw like a ESPN like special one time.
Yeah.
When I was younger.
Either way, like, fuck yeah, like whatever, live your life, bro. Like I'm happy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm happy that dude, like, it would have been sick if he won too. That would have been sick. He won already.
I mean, like a lot of people I'm sure are surprised that he didn't win. You know.
Yeah. I was bummed that some people didn't get in there or have like their scores weren't as high because they didn't skate the big shit. That's something I'm kind of bummed about, because there's dudes I was like, it was cool to see like some dudes I knew too. There's a lot of dudes behind the scenes I knew too, like some of the filmers and photographers and people that like started the skateboarding Olympics and like built the thing up, you know, to like what it is.
I wish I could see like I don't even know who else was really in it other than like, you know, like Kelvin Hoffler and like people like that.
He did good too, man. I was stoked for him.
I forget what he did, but it was like, dude, that was fucking nice.
He got second, I believe, right?
I think he did, yeah.
Yeah, because Jagger got third, I believe.
Yeah, I
was rooting for him too, actually.
Oh, Jagger, yeah, he's
no.
Oh, Kelvin.
Calvin, yeah.
Yeah.
I met
Dude,
Calvin.
I saw him. Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen him skating in person before.
At the Dude Tour.
Insane.
Yeah, he's a beast.
He was with you know that other dude Lucas Raballo.
Yeah.
So dude, he was there with him skating, and this is like, he was like known, but he wasn't like what he is now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was crazy. I didn't even know who the fuck he was.
Yeah.
I was like, this dude's fucking just like they're Brazilian, right?
I believe so.
It's like, dude, these
he represented
fucking
Brazil.
Brazilian, like, just fucking amazing skaters.
Brazilians have been so good at skating for so long, it's insane.
Dude fucking at Vans Park, big spin front board fakies first go, like, he's probably wasn't even warmed up, you know what I mean?
The tricks these dudes do in all those competitions, like the Do Tours and the street leagues and stuff, it's like, you almost have to like trend your tricks to death, because you got to stick with what you can do on that level. Like that's what I was kind of bummed about on the Olympics too, is I would have rather it be like an actual skate contest where they skate the whole course and it's not just based off of the big things. I get they want scores and shit. Like that's
the thing too, right? He immediately went to the big thing.
That's all they do. That's like the whole show is set up for that middle section basically.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's all based around bangers. They just want to see bangers.
I always kind of thought it was like a good mix of the
it's a
two.
big
But yeah,
banger
you're
fest.
right. It is a big banger.
But you gotta have the right sponsors.
That's where they give like the nines, like the score.
Yeah.
Like it's always on like. I mean, actually, that's not true.
I think the score was up to 9. They were like getting 9 point whatever. It's literally like Street League. It was like a big Street League. I think it's the same people that built it up. Some of them anyway.
Has to be. It had the same fucking court layout too.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it was like it's like on crack basically.
The score system comes from like the Damn Ams and stuff like that. All those like regional ones.
Like contest
Yeah,
circuit.
you enter them and then they add up those points.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's how they decided who was in the Olympics. So you have like a scoring way to do it. It was like built by a whole bunch of skateboarders pretty much.
Yeah.
like the Damn Ams and stuff like that. That's all like they've had those events.
They
all
use
over
the same
place.
thing for like Tampa and shit, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's all mixed together. Like Schaefer and in Tampa and Ryan Clements, those guys, and he did Damn Ams and all that stuff too in
That's
Tampa
one
together.
park I've always wanted to skate. Is Tampa.
You never been to Spot?
Never been.
Dude, it's so fun. They do a crazy
It always
show.
looks like it.
Crazy event there too. Like all those skate events are crazy.
Yeah, that and LES. Those are the top two I've never been to.
You never been to LES?
No.
You're so close.
I've never skated. Actually, I was about to say I've never skated in New York, but that's not true at all.
You're so close. Why haven't you gone?
Is it really that close? It's like 3.5 hours.
Yeah. Yes.
That's,
Yes.
I'm not just gonna do that by myself.
Don't. You have friends?
No one wants to.
Bullshit, dude.
I mean, they say they want to, but it never happens.
How
I'm
am I?
not. No offense, guys. No offense.
They're all fucking rolling in their grave right now.
Yeah, they're like,
grave.
I'm not fucking asking Alex to skate with me tomorrow.
I've ended up there a bunch, dude.
I know.
How have you not gotten there?
Mhm.
You've only skated in New York once?
Yeah, and it was
Again,
Albany.
dude. 3 hours. Take the train in. You can take a train in. You don't even have to worry about your car. Just take a train in, get lost. Take
By
a bus.
myself?
Take a bus, get on the train, get lost.
Dude, fuck.
I used to take Greyhounds and just go to New York and then just jump out and go skating and figure out where I'm at. And
Always wanted to.
dude, I haven't done it in a long time. I'm gonna be honest. It's been a little
Yeah.
while. Dude,
Probably since like one of the Damn M's, right?
I don't know. I've been in New York since then, but it's just been a while because of COVID. Really,
Mm-hmm.
I saw Chloe and all the like little rippers, like all the young bucks at like 12, 13. They all went. They did like a parade in New York.
Oh, really?
Even they went. Dude, even they've done it. They were
Okay,
at LES.
okay.
They were at fucking LES.
But they're the future.
Whatever, bro. I'm just saying.
They're the future, dude. I wasn't doing
They're
that
12-year-old
shit
kids and they
when
fucking are.
When I was 12, I just started skating at 12, and I was
no,
dog
again,
shit for
it
years.
goes back to what I was saying. They got like supportive parents. Their parents
Exactly,
all getting together and
exactly.
went. That was insane.
When I first started skating, my parents were like, "Why would you want to do that?" And I was just like, "I don't know."
Yeah.
Like, because my friend does it and it's fun.
yeah.
And it's like, "Why don't you like play baseball?" And I was just like,
You were built like a baseball
I tried
player.
it.
She had a valid point about that. How's your throwing arm?
Probably terrible now.
But it could
Last
have been.
time I threw, it was really good, and then I threw again, and I like threw my whole arm out, and I was like, "Oh wow, I'm never doing that again."
You retired.
Yeah,
You gotta
but I
hang
used to
there.
throw. I mean, I could have been a pretty good baseball player. I think.
Your mom wasn't wrong then.
It was, yeah.
She could. You had potential. I could picture you with a baseball player.
I think about it sometimes.
You could have
but
been an Olympian. Do they have Olympians in baseball?
I don't think so.
Really? That's
Oh,
a bummer. That's so funny.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't pay attention to it enough. Not
Dude.
sure, but yeah, I don't know. I do think about it sometimes. Though I'm like, what would have happened if I did play baseball? Like, what would it? I'm
You-
sure a lot of people think that too.
You would have been completely
I had
different.
a lot of friends that played baseball growing up, and they quit to go skate. Like Sammy, I think.
I played I was on 2 baseball teams.
Oh yeah.
We won our championship
Oh fuck yeah.
both times,
Dude, hell yeah.
if I'm not mistaken. The Marlins and the Indians.
Damn,
I was a catcher.
dude, I'm fucking. Are you hiring, dude? Like, your resume is impressive.
Hiring? No, I'm not starting a team. I'm not starting a basketball team or a baseball team.
I
I did.
was like, what?
I did play on a basketball team too, a rec team. And
Oh,
we-
damn.
Yeah, we won our
That's the other thing.
championship.
I don't know why I didn't play basketball. I was always like kind of tall growing up.
Yeah, you seem like you could be a good basketball player.
Yeah, but I suck. Dude, I actually played basketball not that long ago. Like maybe like a month or 2 ago.
Probably
For
so
the first
fun.
time since like 6th grade. And you want to know who I played with?
Yes.
Ryan Gorman,
Wow, he's a good one to play with.
Austin Barbosa.
Yeah, he's even better. Nice.
and Ron and Cam Batista.
Nice. You had
I
a full
think-
team.
think that was it.
Five people. Someone have to sub out 2-on-2.
Who?
What were you doing? We used to get crazy basketball
Maybe
games
it was,
going.
wait, who the fuck?
We'd have like people wanting to sub in.
It
and
was
shit.
6 people because I think it was 3-on-3.
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
sick. That's
Could be
perfect.
wrong.
Full court, half court.
Half court.
You gotta play
Dude, there
full
was like
court.
some dude there it was at Scotland, East Bridgewater.
Yes.
Yeah, we were there and we were skating, but then like Austin pulled up with a basketball and like we're just fucking around.
Being Austin.
And there was some dude there that was just in the corner, swinging a baseball bat, like practicing his form,
Hell
like
yeah.
over and over again. And after a while, like I said to I was like, this dude over here is just swinging the baseball bat. Like, what do you
How
think?
was his form? Was he taking it serious?
It looked good, but I mean, he was doing it like in like super slow mo.
Wow. He's like trying to find that perfect spot.
Yeah, almost like a golfer, but like up in the.
I could see that.
But dude, we were like, what if this dude just like, he's just warming up and he's just like gonna crack all of us in the head.
He's just
You know what I
plotting
mean?
your death.
Like, dude, like we're all like, we should be fucking running right now. This dude's like,
Was it anything like that?
no.
He was just living his life.
He had like 3 different things there. He had like a baseball bat. He had like a basketball. He would like switch around.
He came for a full day. You have some fun, dude.
Yeah, there's something definitely going on there.
To-
I wasn't even doing anything. I was just kind of watching him.
That's
I
funny.
was just like, what's happening?
I used to like sports. I was like into it because I liked having like structure, like having a coach and like knowing what your responsibilities are and like you're working together.
I hated it.
I get that, and I used to like that. I just like at some point you're just like, it's not as fun because you're just like you don't get to decide. Like you can't. It's hard to work on something on your own that's as complex as skating. Like
Yeah.
skateboarding is nuanced enough that you can work on it and do things. You know,
For
with
sure.
those team sports, you need other people like almost all the time to have like a full game or whatever.
Well,
you know?
my problem was that I didn't join sports early enough.
Yeah.
My parents kind of wanted me to like do something because this was before I was even skating.
Yeah.
So like, I wasn't really good at school ever,
Okay. Fair enough.
and
What do you mean not good at it?
like I would just never do homework.
Okay.
I would never study.
At least you're
I'd
honest.
fail.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd get in trouble.
Been there.
Yeah, yeah.
I get it.
But yeah. So all that would happen, and then I didn't skate.
Did you ever
I'd play
do?
outside.
Did you ever do any of the work and actually do decent?
Sometimes for
tried,
sure.
if you
Yeah,
tried.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah,
alright.
definitely.
Just curious. Just
Um,
lack of interest, though.
Lack of interest.
You had the
for
world
Sure.
figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. And what that figured out was just me playing video games all the time.
Oh,
That's
dude.
just all I did.
How was it?
I mean, I
Fun.
still play video games obviously now,
Not
but
as much.
definitely not as much. I mean, actually in my early 20s, I was playing a lot of video games. if
What
I'm
was
being
the
honest.
game? What was the game?
This like really old Star Wars game that like I used to play growing up, and it's just like it's like really competitive, and like people take it really seriously. So like
You play in a community with people?
exactly, yeah. So it's just like we all just like feed off each other, like we all think like we're the best.
Yeah,
And
it's
just,
like sports.
yeah, almost like,
Digital sports?
Like we actually had like 3 of them who like what they would do is they would do like wagers, like you do like a match to 10, like 1 versus 1,
Yeah.
and it'd be like $100.
Okay, nice.
And then like dude,
Gambling's
it's just
fun.
like, but
I
dude,
like
one of
gambling.
them I swear like he's just like loaded because like he just like will always be like 500.
He's the bank.
Yeah,
You're like, oh shit.
and I never did it at all
Yeah.
until like 2 years ago.
You challenged him?
Yeah, I
Whoa.
lost
How much?
like 250.
So he lowered his standards.
And back
He
then
lowered
I was only
his
working at
standards.
Chipotle back then.
Oh, dude, that's a lot of
So
money.
like yeah, 250. I was like fuck.
dude.
So I
yeah.
kind of stopped doing that. And now that I'm like working like dude, I don't get home till like super late sometimes. So like I just don't really play video games so much lately.
I get that. I used to play some games a little bit, not much,
Yeah.
but like
Everyone's got their game. I mean, I grew up playing like Tony Hawk and shit, obviously too. I'm not like a
No, obviously, I've never played them really.
see that I've been hearing that so much lately.
I'm
in
older
my
than
life,
you.
and I'm like so surprised. Yeah, but still, that's like
The age I was at when I liked video games was Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega,
yeah.
Sonic.
And a lot of people it cuts
Zelda.
off for them right there.
Yeah, Zelda. Super Nintendo, I beat like all the Marios and shit like that. Mario Kart, dude. How fun is Mario
on
Kart?
Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like a legendary one.
I played a Mario game on 64 too. I
that's,
beat.
yep, that's the one I played mostly.
Yeah. See, you're a little after me.
I grew
You're
up
my
with
brother.
a
How old are
Sega
you? 25?
26.
26? Yeah.
I grew up with a Genesis,
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
so I played like Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic was super fun.
That was like my shit, and then we got a N64.
Sonic with Red Bull. Imagine.
Sonic with Red
I don't
Bull.
think I drank energy drinks when I was playing those games. So imagine
They
I
used
might
to
be
have
stuck.
Sonic SpaghettiOs.
Oh shit, dude got his own spaghettio.
Dude, I remember them.
That's
Honestly,
sick.
I used to be in the grocery store.
That's so awesome,
Like one of my first fucking toddler memories.
dude. Little kid, bro. Little kid shit.
Oh yeah.
So back to my question. Do you think this Olympics helped or hurt or either or none? Do you
I
think,
think
it'll
it-
actually turn people on to skating? Because I still think like maybe, but maybe not. I feel like there's enough skating going on like in every town that turns people on to skating too. Like
I don't really think it hurt.
I don't either.
Because
per se, maybe
a lot of skaters, no names,
Why
are just
not?
naturally just haters, and they're gonna hate anything.
That's true.
So
There's always gonna be haters.
it's not
for
gonna
sure.
it's not changing it for the worse. If anything, it is helping it because it helps people in like I said before, like people like kids who've never really like had an interest in skating, but like they watch like events on the Olympics,
Yeah.
they're gonna see like skating now.
Yeah,
like,
but they might just get into the competitive side of it. But maybe they won't. Maybe there'll be enough skating around them that they'll actually like get into the community part too as well.
could be
and, like video parts
because they'll
stuff.
start liking certain skaters and then they'll
Hopefully.
be like, what's their Instagram? And
Or they'll
look it
just
up.
be doing points, just trying to get points to get to the Olympics to get to
Who's
the goal.
that? There's a couple. I mean, because like Yuto
There's no
posts
way.
some like cool clips on Instagram, and
Yeah.
I mean there are some people like
Here's a question: do you think that there will be school? Will it be in schools?
definitely. I feel like it already is in some schools.
What, like in California?
Definitely, yeah, it has to be.
There's definitely some.
I don't know this
But
for
do you
sure,
think
but
it'll be like
I'm willing to bet that it is.
will it become like a soccer or a hockey in school and shit like that? There'll be colleges will have. I wonder if
Maybe.
education is even going to be structured like it used to be.
I don't know, man.
'Cause
It
our
really depends
education-
on like how the rest of the world, like how our whole country is doing at that point. I feel like because like
Dude.
what if we just keep getting fatter and fatter?
Dude,
I don't know. Like that's good. That's like one way to look at it. But
are we still getting fatter by the minute?
I don't know. It's a good
I
question.
wonder.
Everything is moving plant based. So
Maybe is it? Is it all moving that way?
that's just what it seems like to me.
Some of it. Don't break stuff.
I
bro.
keep hitting everything. I'm just like a mess. But yeah, it's fucking crazy. And I think you're kind of right too. Like it probably will change. Like how like I think it already is changing how like education is. Like a lot of things are changing. Like
Well,
my
yeah,
mom
there's
works at a school, and like the things I hear, I'm like, wow, I wish that was a thing when I was in school.
Yeah. We have to update our fucking structures or
Mhm.
they decay and die, you know? We're moving through space and time, so it's like everything we have to update, especially with the tools as we get new tools and new technology and shit.
Yeah.
You gotta, like, keep it moving. It can't be rigid and old all the time, you know? But that's half the problem with, like, people in life is they're being told to let go of a lot of old tradition and thoughts and stuff
Mhm.
like that. But that's the shit that connects us. It's like that's where
Someone
we came
told me
from.
to forget the way I learned how to like do multiplication, like writing it out. I'd be
Oh,
like,
shit.
fuck that, dude. I'm not learning a new way. Like, you think I'm like I smoke way too much weed to do that? I cannot remember new shit.
Oh my god, so funny. Yeah, I don't know. I just think like that's half our thing is we like don't want to believe in anything. We're just like people want to like think we're just like there's no tradition, you know. There's definitely tradition. We're still like connected to like our animal selves, you know. It's like people are trying to pretend
Yeah,
like we're
yeah.
not just like gonna make mistakes and be like we're still animals, you know. Like we're not wholly enlightened beings that are glowing through iPhones.
I don't know, dude.
You know what I mean? Like
We might get cracked down eventually.
and then we're all just attacking each other online because you said this, I said that.
We're constantly just being watched.
Through
through
you
our,
just
like-
triggered me. Yeah, we are. We're paranoid too.
Even
are
if
we?
you make like a
I'm not.
face
They can
gesture.
see my dick through the phone if they want. Next time I take a shower, I'm just gonna put my phone. Then I'll get in trouble because I'm just giving it away.
Oh my god.
Is that why they don't like nudity? They're like, yeah. JK. I'm just rambling.
Oh, you're good.
I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, it's insane, dude. It's insane, like, watching all of us have to, like, incorporate, like, the internet into our lives. Like, we've definitely, like, more connected than ever, right?
Yeah, even at this, just skating alone is like
I
fucking
know.
insane. Like
It's crazy.
I probably just missed like 50 clips
That's-
since we've sat down and talked.
That's how you gauge your
And
time.
it's just like, dude, like I don't know. I really miss. Even though like I got into skating like at the like very end of like the not VHS but like full part like days.
yeah.
like my first-
Wait, what? At the end of full parts days?
Like just like the end of like that era.
Okay.
Like my first skate video I ever watched was like yeah right, and I got it on VHS
Yeah, that's a moment when you have the VHS.
for
It's sick.
$3.
Wow, you got a deal. You got a bargain, dude.
Is that I think
Fucking
it's
hell
like
of a deal.
Newberry Comics or something.
Oh, that's so funny.
But yeah, dude, like I can't imagine like kids like that literally like they can just refresh their phone and get like a million clips. Imagine if that was just taken away from them.
I know.
What do you think would happen?
They'd have to learn it like we did, like through magazines and fucking VHS and like fucking.
I don't think they.
rub,
I think a lot of them they wouldn't last very long.
You gotta rub two sticks together until you get a fucking trick, you know?
Yeah.
Start a fire and like, oh, a kickflip, I think. Let's learn that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's how we did it. We just like watch videos and fucking go skate. They'll figure it out. They take in so much more now though, or people take in so much more all the time. We're just consuming with these things. It's crazy.
Definitely.
How are you with your phone? Now we're at the.
Well, I mean,
You have a problem.
I
huh?
tried.
You do. You have a problem. It's fine.
I tried getting rid of Instagram for a while, and I couldn't.
I get it. I got rid of Twitter. I was like,
I've seen that's okay.
can't do it.
That's the part where I'm like proud of myself
Nice.
because Instagram is really like the only social media that I use.
Instagram.
Yeah,
Nice.
I don't use Twitter. I mean, I have a Twitter, but I've never really personally got into the whole thing.
Yeah.
And Facebook, I had it, but dude, not gonna lie, when I was in high school, I was like fucking,
I already know.
like I was just like,
You weren't into it.
well, no, I was like a fucking, dude, what's the best way to put it? I was just like, I took a lot of selfies. Like, I was just like,
Is this a confessional? You were vain? You were very vain or something?
I was very, yeah, I was like, look at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
And
me.
so
Hear
like,
me
I was just
roar.
like, dude, seeing that shit, like,
You
in
might
my
be able to become
almost-
a Victoria's Secret model. Nowadays, I think they're just letting anybody. You don't have to be a chick, a dude. You can be whatever you want.
You just show up.
Yeah.
And they're just like, all right, right this way.
Whatever. Let it go. Like
But yeah,
everyone
dude,
is.
looking through my fucking Facebook in like my mid-20s, I'm like, I fucking hate myself. I'm like, why am I doing this? Like, I'm like trying to like delete shit and like get rid of it, but there's so much of it, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, deactivate. Like, I'm done.
Oh, dude.
And I never even like cared about Facebook at that point anyway. Like, I'm just
Yeah.
like looking at people reposting like shit, and I'm just like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. Why am I even doing this? And Instagram is really just the skating. That's
Yeah.
about it.
It's
So-
hard. That's what I'm talking about. Is like we've had to. It's not all a bad thing. It's nice that we can connect. It's nice
Yeah.
that you can have what you want at your fingertip as far as like visual and audio stimuli, right? Like you can go wherever you want. You could like I drift off in podcasts and like listen to lectures and
It's
stuff
kind of
like
hard
that.
for me to do that sometimes. It
I-
really depends on like who's doing it, I think.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, a lot of time I just like drift off and I have no idea what the hell they're even talking about at one point.
Yeah.
It's just like white noise.
I get it. I've been there. I've been listening to some audiobooks lately.
Oh yeah.
While I was reading the book, double up. I'm ahead in the book, but not the audio's behind. So I'm like, it's kind of hard to pay attention sometimes
Oh,
because
yeah.
I get lost. But I'm there now. Like I'm back.
What I've been listening to lately is like, especially when I'm driving, because I work in Burlington, so it's like fucking far ass commute.
Mm-hmm.
And I listen to like these two dudes on YouTube who they play old video games like NES and like
Oh, it's
Super
sick.
Nintendo.
Is it a podcast?
No, it's like a series that they
Yeah.
just do on YouTube. I think it's called like like James and Mike Mondays.
Nice.
And yeah, every Monday they release one. It's like either like 10 minutes or like an hour depending on what they play. Like
Oh,
and
they
it's-
just play the video game?
yeah, and they just talk about it the whole time cuz they're
Nice.
older too. They're like in their like mid to late 30s, so they're just like they just tell stories and it's like pretty unprofessional too, so it's just like hilarious to listen to and just like
Yeah,
it's amazing.
yeah. Nice.
And they talk about like a lot of like nostalgic shit from like the 80s and 90s. I'm just like, damn, this is amazing.
Yeah. It's awesome that we have that capability. I listen to a lot of comedians because they make me fucking laugh while I'm like,
Yeah,
just
Bill
have free
Burr.
time. Yeah, you're just cracking up. You're like,
Yeah.
you know, it's like that's
Bill
the-
Burr. I like Bill Burr's podcast.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
Just his rants and like,
Dude, I love how easily pissed off he gets.
yeah, his stand up's amazing too. He's destroyed it. You ever seen his like Philly rant?
The meltdown.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
dude,
awesome.
Like legendary.
He's classic. And F is for Family. You ever watch that one?
Is that the animated show?
Yeah, he did
Yeah,
that.
I never actually watched it, but I've heard like it's good.
Yeah,
obviously.
I watched like one season. It was good, and I remember I got to go back to it. I think there's another season now. So,
Yeah, I've never checked it out. What's it on again? Netflix?
yeah, it was last time. I don't know. I have Hulu and Netflix, so I think it's on Netflix.
Oh, gotcha. I'm really bad when it comes to watching shit now. Honestly, I'm like, just if I'm watching something, it's probably on YouTube.
Yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube. I like some lectures. Listen to like some lectures are pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just depending on like if it's
Jordan
long.
Peterson.
I like some of his stuff
Yeah.
for sure. Like you ever get like you just find someone you like listening to and you just listen to them a whole bunch.
Oh yeah,
Like,
definitely.
Not just like a comedian or like whoever. Yeah.
They'll just they could just like it's almost like a seminar almost.
Yeah, you're just hearing new ideas. I don't always like. I don't like fanboy people too long though. Like I'll like obsess about it, but then I take it back and like internalize things for myself and try to.
I don't
think
really
it
do
through.
that either with like shit. Like the only I do fanboy, but it's only like for skating stuff.
Yeah, I consume a lot, but I'll like stop too. I'll take like long breaks and not listen to anybody and just like long drives by myself. Like
With nothing.
yeah, just
I do that too. Honestly.
Because like we're so connected to everything that you can take so many ideas in, but then you need times to like internalize those ideas. So you need like you can have all the senses turned on, but you also need the negative of that, you know.
Sometimes the silence speaks
Yeah.
the loudest for you.
You ever done? This is the I've already talked about this a whole bunch, but like a float tank.
Oh, I thought that.
Or
too.
even just
I've
going-
never done it. I've always wanted to.
Or even just going swimming and being under the water for a long time. Like it's just like
I can't really hold my breath for that long.
oh shit, it's a crazy feeling. It's
Yeah,
nice.
I could probably hold my breath for like maybe like 20 seconds max.
But it's just like quiet, negative space. You like, I used to do that. when
Sounds
I
like
was younger.
space or
Yeah,
something.
exactly. You just like try to hold your breath as long as possible. That's what the float tank is, but you're not holding your breath. You're just
Yeah,
like,
you're just floating there.
senses-
It's like salt in the water.
yeah, you're just floating and there's no lights and then you can't really hear anything. So your senses are kind of off and you just like unwind, you know?
That's kind of why I've always been like, I think they had one in Lakeville
Yeah.
and I never went to it.
They
'Cause
did. I
just,
went
like-
to it.
Oh, really?
Frost and Float, maybe?
I have no
don't know.
idea,
Yeah.
but because this is a while ago now. I don't think they have it anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe there is another one, but I never did it because I was like, I don't think I could personally like get in there and like get myself to like. I think,
Everyone says that, I think.
You think
Or not
so?
everybody, but certain people say that. I think you could.
but I feel like with some certain people, like it's true for them. Like they can't.
There's no locks or nothing. I think like once you get in there, you're like in a room by yourself, and it's just like a door you open and close at your own whenever you want. It's not that heavy.
Yeah.
I thought I would be one of those people. It was kind of fun. The benefits of being in the tank made me forget all about that. Cause like I got out and it was like you lay in salt water for fucking. I did 2 hours once. It
That's
was insane,
crazy.
Yeah, 2 hours salt bath soaked on your joints and ligaments is amazing.
Did you basically just fall asleep at that point?
Yeah, multiple times.
Wow.
Woke up, came out.
Do
of
you get
it.
like water in your ears?
They give you earplugs.
Okay.
It's intense. 2 hours was too long.
Yeah, dude,
I
you're
was
probably,
like
all
drifting.
shriveled.
I was drifting off mentally. I was gone, dude.
You were all like pruny and
Yeah,
shit.
I got really high a bunch of times too. And went in the float tank, and fucking just floated for 2 hours. 2 hours was too much. I think I cried. I'm pretty
you're
sure I
just, like-
cried. I cried. No, because I thought about my mom because that
Oh
shit.
fuck. Yeah.
No, it's not first. I don't need any sympathy. I'm just saying like. Sometimes too much isolation is bad for you too.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
100 yeah,
You start
definitely.
to overthink things, and then you're like, and 2 hours was
And
too
you read
long.
into things. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like get caught in, but it kind of felt good to get out after because I was like, I had a good cry. You ever have a good cry and
Sometimes
just-
you need to.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You just gotta cry the shit
You're
out.
overdue. Like
Yeah.
it had to come out.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
No, I totally get that for sure. It's because it all comes down to like your thinking patterns and like if you're not in like a healthy state, like you're gonna like start developing like not very good like thinking habits.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's easy to like for like bad habits to become like your new reality and like what you're used to.
Yeah, and like just you live your life and like things happen and like you have ups and downs and like wins and losses and then you carry those with you and you forget. And we tend to like we carry shit and we forget we're injured, you know? It's
Mhm.
like sometimes you don't even realize you're hurt or that something fucked you up and you just realize like it takes like someone to say something to you or like some realization and then you're like, "Oh, dude, I am just like I have that I'm still carrying that with me." You know, like the things that don't serve you, you got to let them go eventually, which is
You know
hard
what's
to
funny?
do.
You said to me like before we started, you're like, I don't know what the plan is, but we're gonna talk about skateboarding. And like we've talked about so many fucking crazy things. Like and the only skating I feel like we talked about is like Olympic skating.
Oh, I know, dude. But the skating part is like we've been having fun. We talked about it. You did some half calves.
That's
floating
true.
half
That's
calves,
true.
some nice
oh yeah, what
nollies.
the fuck am I talking
It's
about?
just been a long time.
Yeah, it has been.
I could talk about skating all day.
Yeah.
My favorite is just like nowadays I can't like get as gnarly as I used to just because my knee hurts so much.
It's just part of life, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be 40 like pretty soon.
Yeah.
That's an age, right?
40's an age.
I don't feel young though. I don't want to say it. It's not a cop out. I'm just saying I'm getting older, so you have to figure out a way to keep going where you can like fulfill.
Where you're still comfortable.
Yeah, where you can fulfill your needs. Like I still need to like want to learn stuff or like
Mm-hmm.
try to get a little sketchy sometimes. But then it's like you also got to know like
Your limitations.
you don't want to have a horrific injury. Like I don't want it because I have like I've been skating for so long, and like I skated like big rails and stuff. So like it's in me to like want to do that stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I have to like I film
Talk you out of it.
Well, I film a lot because of that. Because I'm like if I just keep skating, I'm gonna get
You're gonna
like
start building it up. And,
yeah,
like,
I'm
wanna
gonna
do
start
crazier
doing
shit.
something I might get hurt.
Dude,
on.
your fucking
Is that-
specialist part,
Damn, thanks,
amazing.
Thank
I
you.
watch that shit all the time to this day.
thanks, man.
Because I just like try to get inspired by like some of the things you've done at Edge where I'm just like, I never even thought of doing that. Like
Dude.
that was never a fucking thing.
I went into
I can't
it.
believe you backside flipped from on top of like the 9-footer into the bank. That and, like, dude, the way you rolled away is just everything about it was just
Yeah.
amazing. And I'm just like, dude, no one will ever do that again. Probably, maybe someone will.
I've been watching some dudes hoping they do something in it. Like some people.
I was thinking about trying like back 180 into it, but like I
That'd be
don't.
sick.
It's just like so slippery and like I don't
It's
think I could
dangerous.
get myself to like get down the bank. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I could definitely jump down it. I think.
Yeah. That part I went into it just going, I'm gonna try.
What about straight nollie into it?
That would be sick. That would be way sick.
Yeah, I think I could probably do that.
I'm pretty sure I nollie heeled into it.
That's
Am I being honest?
that's nuts.
I think I did.
In that video. Pull it up.
I don't know if it's in that video. Is
I don't
it?
think it is in that video. I know that video very well.
Maybe I didn't land the nollie heel. I might have been close. Fuck, I can't. That's how
Well,
old
now
I
I
am.
gotta go back.
That's how old I am. I can't even remember.
Yeah.
Dude, straight nollie would be sick. I saw this kid Steven try tray flip. He didn't quite get it. I want to see West.
Is that the kid that skates? Is he regular?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking
Just
about.
like big, tall kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rips. He's kind of like a monster. He's got big shoulders.
I
Tray
think I
flips.
met him at like a New England Dam if he's
Probably.
been to one of those. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That part I went into it just being like, I'm gonna try everything that's hard and that I haven't thought of, or things that I was like, I had a line in the Snowman Bowl because I was like, I should just put a line in here. Can't quite remember, but I had a blunt kickflip in the shallow. line.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like a line that I like was like, oh, I'm pretty stoked on this.
Dude, that nollie you did from like in the back.
Oh, by the foam pit.
Yeah.
Off
and
to
you go from like the roll-in thing to like the quarter pipe.
Yeah, trust fall.
That's like what made me want to start doing like nollies more on it. I mean, I was already
Dang.
kind of doing them, but I was like, I want to learn how to like float a nollie. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
like,
It's nothing
I look
better.
at that cap sometimes. I'm like, I bet I could probably nollie into that, but
Yeah,
I'm like,
dude,
terrified.
More stuff could be into that for sure.
I remember Peter tried olling it to flat one time.
Whoa, Peter's gnarly. I was watching some street footage of him, and I was like, damn, so many good
Peter
bangers.
fucking
So precise, everything he did, too. Just, like, good style, super solid.
yeah.
Reminds me a little of Kerry Getz, like, at times. Like, certain
Especially
tricks.
like some of the outfits that he had.
Oh, true, right?
A little bit, yeah.
But just, like, similarities, you know?
Yeah,
So
definitely.
funny.
Like
Yeah.
the way he like caught his tricks and like flicked the board and like rise away from it, like just bolts.
We'll do a top three skate videos. And I know it's always hard for people, but like maybe throw out like some contenders and then go from there. I'm gonna throw out Modus Operandi for me. That's one of my top threes. A Transworld video, Mark Johnson.
All right, I
Bunch
feel
of
like I
dudes.
gotta do like, because dude, I could give you an answer right now and it's gonna be like the most unoriginal answer.
Let's start with one then. One.
Probably yeah, right.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I love yeah, right. It was my first video. Probably mostly because of the nostalgic value.
Yeah.
But dude, they had like extra features like
Yep.
on like I think I had a DVD copy too. I want to say because they
Definitely.
had like a bonus section on the DVD, and dude, they had like an hour of just raw footage,
That's sick.
and it was like mostly like bales and like them goofing off and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's what like really made me love skating.
Yeah.
Like and like filming and like I was just like, dude, this is amazing. Like I want my life to be like this.
Yeah, I get that.
And yeah, also their
Totally
parts
get that.
insane. Like just all their parts, like fucking everyone. I can't even like
Yeah,
pick it's just the whole
the
video
music,
is
too,
amazing.
is
The
pretty epic.
montage,
Yep.
like the invisible boards,
Yeah,
everything.
with the song.
Yep.
Yeah, he did a great job. That's cool, man.
Yeah, it's definitely.
So yeah,
in the top
right. I
three.
got modus operandi.
Yeah.
Another video to the top of my head. Photosynthesis, Alien Workshop.
Yep. Oh
So
my god,
good,
amazing part, dude.
Yeah, just all the shots, all the stimulus, all the way it's edited.
See, I gotta
quick.
I feel like I need to like watch that one again because there were only certain people. I forget whose part I really liked in it, but
Dude,
I
so
would used to
good.
watch it like on repeat all the time. And
I'm gonna pull it up real quick just to see a little bit. I watched that one. I run that one into the ground, dude. It's been a while since I've watched it though.
like you got me fucking thinking now.
Yeah, I got two. You got to come up with another one.
See, because I don't want to give like just. I was gonna say I was
2000s.
probably. I'm thinking like Manic Mahdi.
Dude, that's one of mine. That's one of
hell
mine.
Yeah, hell yeah! All right, sick.
Wait, so I have that's my top three then.
Oh really? That's
Yeah,
your top three?
That's for
Okay.
sure my top three. So
Manic Mahdi, photosynthesis,
and modus
and
operandi.
okay, yep.
Damn. And
That's pretty sick.
wait, Minik Mahdi's in your top three? Is that your second?
I think so. But I kind of want to like. There's so many like
Ardo,
newer
Rick
parts.
McCrank,
Yep.
Ronnie Krieger.
Dude, Rick McCrank is like
Dude.
honestly one of my favorite skaters of all
so
time.
good. Yeah, it's fucked up.
I always like, dude, his part in Yeah Right, perfection.
So good.
Just the way he did all of his tricks. Even now, dude, he still rips.
Yeah,
It's insane.
definitely. Anthony Van Engelen,
Yep.
Anthony Papalardo, Pat Corcoran, Rob Dyrdek. There was a Habitat section. Carrie Getz, Rob Pluhowski, Mark Appleyard, Fred Gall.
Yeah, dude, it was Appleyard's part. I would watch like all the fucking time.
Yeah. Danny Garcia, Tim O'Connor, Brian Winning, Josh Callis, Jason Dill. Credits.
Legends.
Such a sick video.
You can't beat that lineup, I don't think.
And Minik Mahdi was Minik Mahdi was a heavy one too.
Oh yeah.
Wait, so do you have three?
I think that was my second one.
Okay.
Was it? I don't know.
Because I got my three. They're locked in. I'm definitely locking those in. Because Minik Mahdi, that one, I'm not going to say it's number one, but I watched it more than the rest for over and over and over.
I gotta say either Happy
Ardo.
Medium
Ooh,
or
Happy Medium.
I like the first one.
Yeah. I didn't have like a one where I burned it into my memory. But
That was probably the one for me.
Yeah.
That I burned into my either that or like Pyramid Country.
Yep. I never really I watched it a little bit, but I never I didn't.
The first, I don't know if it was their first video. It probably wasn't, but it was Boyish.
Yeah, I watched it.
That was like.
Yeah. What's his name? Jonathan Pierce? Is it Jonathan Pierce?
That's a skater. Yeah.
Is he in Boyish?
He is in Boyish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gnarly
His
part.
Instagram's like a lumber baby or something.
But that part, right?
Yeah,
Insane,
yeah, dude. Like switch front big down that like triple set.
Fuck.
Like 3 shove. Oh wait, no. He did 3 shove down that triple set. Dude, insane. I mean, dude, Chris Millick, just like
dude.
one of the funniest like dudes I've ever seen. Like
Destroyed it.
always making skits and stuff. Just seems like a rad ass dude. Like
Minik Mahdi, Ardo Sari, Ronnie Krieger,
Penny.
Rodrigo Texera, Tom Penny, Rick McCrank, Bob Burnquist, which we discussed is an Olympian,
Yep.
an
Dude,
unofficial
oh my
official.
god, his part's fucking incredible in
Yeah.
that video.
Eric Costin. Yeah, that's the lineup. That was cool too because they incorporated like all the where everyone was from and shit.
Yeah.
So it gave it kind of
like that backstory.
yeah, it's lining up the Olympics even early on.
And all of Penny's footage is like from, like half of it's from like the 90s.
Yeah, such a good video, dude. Yeah. Wait, you said Boyish?
One of the I can't pick it all. Because I think I'd probably have to have 2 separate lists.
What's another one? If you
My
got
top 3 like unoriginal names is Yeah Right.
okay,
Yeah Right. Baker 3.
okay, Baker
And-
3. You like Baker 3?
Baker 3 is the shit. I
Okay.
grew up on that.
Nice. I like the Baker videos.
Antoine Dixon's part.
Ripper.
Amazing part.
You ever watch Beagle's YouTube channel?
Oh yeah.
Sick.
You see like hijinks tapes.
Yeah.
Like he brings it back.
Yeah. Watch
Like
the old
uploads raw
sessions.
shit. Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah, he's got. The
I love
DV
what he's
the
doing,
mini
dude.
DV tapes.
Yeah.
Killing it. It's cool to see that's all the behind the scenes bonus stuff.
There's this
basically.
other dude that's doing that too. I don't even know who he is, but he uploads like a bunch of stuff based out of Philly. Like really old tapes from like 2000 to like 2008.
Is it classic clips? No, 'cause
No, it's not
only
classic.
Philly.
I know what classic
But
clips.
Classic Clips is my homie. He
Oh, you know that dude?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
and he releases all that stuff.
Does he still do that?
I'm pretty sure. I haven't checked in a while. Was it on Instagram?
I think classic clips is YouTube.
Oh, it is. You're right. I think it is.
Yeah, dude. What's this guy's name? Hold on, look this up.
Classic Clips.
Dude, there's no way I'm gonna be able. It's his Instagram name is like so bizarre. When you like look at it from afar, it's like long and it's just like a bunch of letters that just don't look like they belong together.
Yeah, yeah.
Not an easy thing to remember, but yeah, it's sick.
Nice. So that's your 3. That's my 3.
Yeah,
got him?
I can't even pick a fucking third. Probably Matic Mati.
That's
Yeah,
just-
right. Baker 3, Matic Mati, and then like my other list is probably like Happy Medium, Boyish, and
Ooh.
fuck.
That's crazy that you have 2 lineups.
I can't.
Which
yeah.
one's better than the other? That's what I'm wondering.
Dude, that's
the whole point of top
that's an
3.
impossible
You
question.
can't have a
to
top
answer.
6 and a top 30, dude.
Well, it's like, okay, I like to think of it as
Bullshit.
like 2 separate, like it's like a different dimension.
I get it. I totally get
Like
it.
let's say like time stopped in like 2005. Like that'd be like my top 3. You know what I mean?
I like that. I like that. Yeah, that's awesome. That means there was videos for a long time. There's
Yeah.
still videos coming out. It's just a different.
I don't get hyped off them.
It's just different because it doesn't live like those DVDs did for whatever.
Yeah, and like 401 and all that.
I mean, it's just also just like you're at a certain age. You're not you're not the same age you were when those videos were dropping. Like kids
Yeah.
are probably still getting juiced.
Well, I really liked Grace, honestly. Like that
Oh, yeah,
was an
sick video.
amazing fucking video, and like
Tim Savage, local, all those dudes.
anything
ripping.
local, really. Like that dude, Kevin Madden, who made like a video. That was on Thrasher.
A
too.
video?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a Thrasher vid.
Yeah, that dude, the way he edits his videos is insane. I would like definitely put him on one of my lists.
That's
Just
sick.
like the way he like edits and like obviously all the skaters.
So Grace, the lineup: Justin Anderson, Jack Morris. I'm gonna butcher it. Dave Milliken. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, I think
Milliken. Hold on. Milliken.
I always pronounce it Milliken.
Sean Evans, Will Mazzari, and Brian Reed.
Yeah. I think Andy O'Terry grew up skating with David, actually.
Well, that's sick.
I don't even really know David at all.
I mean, I don't.
Out of all of them, he's like the least I know.
They all rip though. That's a solid.
Oh,
lineup.
definitely.
Solid lineup. Yeah, hell yeah. I actually have a clip in there. Damn, I forgot.
You
that.
do? Yeah, that's all
I
right.
filmed with Tim. I would go out on sessions with him in Westgate and like.
Yeah.
I would film a lot of stuff like B-roll stuff, And then that day I actually got a trick. I was pretty stoked. Forgot about it.
I remember seeing you in 23 too. That was
Oh yeah, that's
big ass ollie across. Like, dude, that thing does not look like it should have been skatable.
I don't even know what it is.
Like with the rock like walls.
What'd I do?
It was almost like an A-frame.
Oh
gap.
yeah. Westgate
did it. Yeah.
Yeah, gnarly. I know. I think because we went to that spot.
Where is that?
Up near Boston somewhere. When we were
It's
go
like
out,
some random like town city.
yeah, those
type.
sessions were just driving like everywhere, like all over all
Really?
day. Yeah.
Ugh.
I was like with Westgate and we're just on missions to hit like spots to get them, and yeah. They brought me to that thing and I was like ollied it, and then he went back and kickflipped it.
Damn.
So good, so good. I think I told him to. I was
You were
probably
like,
telling
"You
him
need
to
to get
ollie
one
it that day, and he was like, "No, you do it." I'm like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah,
I'll
guess
try.
fucking
I'll
ollie real
fucking
quick,
try. Yeah. No, I knew he could probably kick. I probably was like tray flip it, telling him because he's always like such a beast,
If you wanted to, you could probably fucking nollie flip it or something.
dude. I don't put anything past Westgate. He could do anything. So good. We'll go out in like an average session, and to me, like the stuff he does, I'm like, dude,
Breathtaking.
yeah, you're just like, I'm still like trying to figure it out,
Yeah.
He's always been like that. Ever since I've known him, he was so little. He was always so good. It's ridiculous.
Just like well grounded on his board.
Yeah. He has one of the best pushes, period,
Yeah.
in skateboarding.
Definitely.
Nice.
Definitely one of my top 3 also.
Did we cover it all? Is that it?
Yeah.
How long you think
I
it's
don't
been?
know.
How long? Don't look. How long?
I'm gonna guess an hour 45.
Damn, pretty good. Pretty close. It's 1:56.
Damn, 4 more minutes.
2
I'm
hours.
just kidding.
I haven't. The last few podcasts been doing an hour and a half.
Damn.
Yeah.
A lot's happened. I already forgot
true.
a lot of it. I already forgot about.
We
That
definitely
did talk
pissed
about
some
skating.
people off. We
I-
definitely triggered someone.
Made people laugh.
We complimented people. We offended some people. But we're both decent humans, right?
I got
we
pretty wet in the process.
We're just trying to live our lives and breathe. We're not trying to cause any problems.
Yeah.
We're just living our lives, dude.
Fuck the haters.
I love my haters, right? That's what they say, bro.
Yeah.
Ugh. Live your life, kids. Live your life. My homie used to say that on certain trips. He'd be
Live
like,
your life.
he would say, "Let them live. Let them live."
Let them live.
Yeah, when we start talking shit too much, he'd be like, "Just let them
Just
live."
let them live. There.
He used to be like, "They won in the club, man. Just
I
let them live.
I say that.
Let them live."
I say that to people all the time, especially if like someone's like ragging on someone that like I personally don't have a problem with. I'm just like, yo, just let them live, dude. Come on.
Yeah. I get both sides. That's the problem with life.
Yeah, that's the thing. It could flip it either way.
There's duality. It's like some days you want to be like crack a joke and not have to be like too serious, and then
Not
other
worry
days-
about the repercussions.
Yeah,
of it.
yeah. It's like fuck, man. That's how we think. Is we just fucking spew and figure it out as we go. You know.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Well, they'll have to relax, my dudes. Yeah, not anymore. Get out of here, bro.
I like to think it will happen.
People are already chilling out.
Yeah.
I thought this today. Was it today? It must have been. But when I knew we were gonna record a podcast, I thought to myself that I should say something about how we should, and I'm part of the problem, is I thought to myself, I was like, I should say something about how things are good and that we're privileged and we're lucky to be where we're at and that things aren't falling apart. Because, like, dude, the hysteria of the pandemic and all that stuff, and just, like, life has been so strange, right? And we get carried away. Like, it's hard to remember, like, we're doing all right. We're doing all right.
It's hard to remember what. Yeah, exactly.
We have to remember that, because otherwise we become the hysteria and craziness that we're, like, trying to avoid, you know?
You just gotta sit back and enjoy and appreciate when it is going right,
Yeah, we gotta try. Life
and not
is
worry
long.
too much.
Yeah, we gotta learn to, like, balance out our drug consumption and be able to, like, be flexible in life and try to manage and be content in each moment we can. It's hard to do
Don't
that.
overdose on dopamine.
Yeah, but it's hard. It's hard because life is long and there's highs and lows, and, like, learning to react, and, like, I try constantly, and I'm still trying to remember, like, we're lucky to be here. Things are bad at times. We survive them, but, you know, like, we're in a moment. Like, let's just keep going, you know. So, amen, brother. That's the church, bro. No, but you know what I mean? Like, just not, it's hard, dude. It's really, really hard to take, it's easy to take things for granted. And sometimes life is a fucking kick in the nuts. And then it's even harder to appreciate things when you're being kicked in the nuts, you know? It's like,
Yeah, you could take it either way. If let's say like something like fucked up happens in your life, you could either piss and wallow about it the rest of your life, or you could just say, all right, that happened, and move on and enjoy what you still have.
yeah, survive it and, like, learn and grow from the things.
Yeah.
Because you're all going to take L's. Like, everyone takes an L in life. At the end, everyone loses their life. That's part of life, bro. It's just like you go into it knowing that. So it's just like, but, you know, it's hard. I try to do little things like that, but it's you can't always do it. But, like, have something happen in your day that you're like, oh, that was actually pretty good. And, like, acknowledge it. The more you can do those things and acknowledge them,
Yeah.
the better, you know? Cause
I just did it the other day.
becomes a habit and pattern. You start to acknowledge these good things, you know?
I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I have to drive all the way to Maine right now for work.
Yeah.
And for like an emergency delivery. And then like, I was like, oh, there's a skate park right down the road.
Silver lining.
Dude,
What?
insane halfway.
Oh, sick.
It was like probably like 8 or 9 feet tall.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It was like not vert, but almost vert.
It was good for some floaty ollies and nollies and stuff.
I was kind of terrified to skate it by myself.
Oh,
But
shit.
I did drop in. I axle stalled. I 5-0'd.
That's sick.
I was like the most terrifying thing I've done on my board in a while.
Nice.
And I did a fakie ollie too.
That's dope.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I was like, yep, I'm glad that happened.
Yeah.
I would have never have known that existed until I had to go to Maine.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's how you do it, though. That's what it is, man. I can't tell you how many good times I've had like that, where you're just like, make the best of something, go
Yeah.
into it, and just like, it's going to work out. So
Oh yeah.
that's why I was like, we got to say something, because life is long. We get caught up in hysteria. We get carried away with our emotions, you know, and you like end up thinking things about yourself, or like you get carried away with like things you've done, and like it's hard to like let go and keep going, you know. You corner yourself in sometime. Going mental health right now for myself. you corner yourself in sometimes, you know, and sometimes you deserve it. Sometimes you just fucked up, you know.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck, I gotta live with this, and then realize this isn't me always, you know, like.
Mm-hmm.
So you just keep going. It's fucking crazy.
Definitely.
It's a lot. I think a lot of people have a hard time managing.
It can be, but if we keep talking about it, people will be more open and like won't feel as alone or isolated about it.
That'd be cool.
Definitely.
That's what's helped me for sure. That's why I was like listening to lectures and things that like I don't fully grasp or just like break my thought patterns.
Yeah.
New information, new data, and like I don't even have to subscribe. You don't have to subscribe to it. You can just take shit in, and then see what you really feel about it or what you take in.
That's why I love YouTube so much.
Yeah, there's a rabbit hole. Education is changing. You know, like
Yeah.
you can almost educate yourself.
And then you get
if
on
you have
the
discipline.
weird side.
Yeah,
sometimes,
it goes.
and you're like, what the fuck? How did I get here?
Yeah, then there's fake news and fucking politics and all
Which
these
even then, it
adults
makes you
and-
feel good sometimes because you're like, wow, I'm glad I'm not this fucked up.
Yeah, sometimes. You never know.
Yeah. I do that a lot, honestly.
It's your life, bro.
Yeah.
It's your life.
Not a lot. I'm not doing it like right when I get home from work.
No, I get it. I
I might be.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
Did we cover it all?
That was a good closer.
We're done?
Yeah, we're done.
Oh, dude. Oh, that was so lame. Go again. Oh, hold on. I'm going right-handed. Oh, dude.
I can hear that.
Fire.
That was pretty loud.
Peace out there in the Middle East.
Yo,
Choo-choo.
thanks for having me.
Yeah, dude. I'm glad we talked skating. I have to pee so bad, too. I forgot.
Yeah, you go. There's a line now.
I'm going right now. JK.